Alright, we need to start this stream up hot. We need to start it up hot. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We are not looking at Bitcoin right now. We are staring in the eyes of Uniswap, because Uniswap is moving. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's see where Uniswap could be going. So, based off this price action back here, measured move up to $10.47 on the way to it. So I think we're going to be playing that right now for an overnight little swing to the upside, because it's between 963 and 10.7. What is this? 10.47. So yeah, we're going to play this out for tonight. This is for all you pumpkin traders starting the stream out with a trade. 19% more upside is a possibility. Let's go Uniswap. Stop loss. We're going to be putting it just below this low over here at $8.38. So, let's go with long right here. Just got to see what my risk to reward ratio is. Going to go right there up to hither. So this is a 4-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Not too shabby if yet. I do say so myself. So coming over here to Pumpkin, we're about to do this live. Live trading, everybody, because you know what? Never believe anyone unless they're doing it live, apparently. That's what the kids say these days. That's what the kids say. So let's see here. Liquidation price we're going to look at is 8.30. I believe we're good. I believe we are good. So we're going to look at our stop loss. Ooh, that's going to be a close stop. Oh, shit. But 836.3. 836.3 is our stop loss. 836.3. All right. Profit taking level. I love how requests start coming in as I'm doing a live trade. Just goes to show how much y'all don't care to see me trade. 10.46.8, I believe. Nope, 10.47.8. 10.47.8. So 10.478. There we go. Perfection. All right. All right. We're in the trade. So we're starting out the stream in a trade. We are 10x long over here on Pumpkin for this one. Hopefully everybody caught that. All right, let's get into our regularly viewed thing. How you doing, Harry? What is up, Bernard? What is up, Kitty Kush? Already getting a request for Caddy. Caddy, one of the ones I'm gambling on right now. So, yeah, sure. We will check out Caddy. Noted, I do have a whole list of things that I could show you guys, but I know you're going to be asking for a bunch of random things, so I'm not even going to worry about it. Oh boy, I'm out of order. Hold on. First request was Pith. Pith. Then Ondo. Ondo happens to be on the list. Vet. And then Caddy. Remember how the requests go, people. So if you happen to be a member, you will jump the line. If you happen to donate, you could jump ahead of the members. To become a member, it is literally $5 for the lowest tier. I forgot what the middle tier is. Highest tier is $10. I know it's super expensive, but you know what? You do get to jump the line in your requests, as well as, you know what? I do post my trade setups when I'm going into normal trade setups, so you guys can always see that. CD Knox Villy CBZN. Alright, apparently we're going to check that out. Pepe. Okay, we're going to do that too. ZBCN. Pepe. Also, I do have a feeling because the market's getting, you should just say no requests one day a week. I could do that, or I could do the Mitch Ray route, where we charge $25 per request. I was debating on that. If I start getting hassled too much, we might implement that one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyways, this is the trade for the night. We're looking for a 19% pop to the upside for whatchamacallit, Uniswap here. If we look at Uniswap on the daily, you'll see how bullish this thing actually looks, because you had a low back here, you had a low right here, a double bottom, higher low, you're starting to run up. In reality, we're looking at 1380, and if it continues to the upside, it could get as high as 2849. Let's look at what? SIA coin? I don't know what that is. Sure. We'll check that out. What's up, Damien? How you doing? So yeah, in reality, Uniswap, tons of upside. Tons of upside. So we'll see how it goes. And checks. Are you talking about checks like the stock? Or is that a... I don't know what that is. Caddy about to rocket. I gave it to you in the Discord. I don't think it's going to fail. Also, nothing in the market's red. We're kind of trading on easy mode right now. And also, I'm starting to realize I've done an extremely poor job with teaching some of you guys how to read a chart. By some of the questions I've recently gotten in the Discord. It's really disheartening. So, maybe I'll load in a lot more on the education side, so I stop getting such ridiculous questions in the Discord. Because I swear to God, if I pull a fib and y'all don't understand, right next to the 886, in parentheses is the actual price, I'm going to lose my shit one of these days. I promise you that I'm going to lose my shit. Because, wow. Amazing. Anyways. Yeah. Uniswap looks pretty good. Let's check out Bitcoin. So, for those who usually miss the Bitcoin TA, congratulations, I did it late. Alright, Bitcoin. Heading up to that 1618, the 120,511 level. We are extraordinarily close to it. Extraordinarily close. Hey, Porky Founder. Just here. What did I miss, brother? You missed the trade setup. That's all you missed. Wow, bro. What's up, Sonny? How you doing? How you doing? Questions like that? Bro. There are all sorts of questions, but recently, the questions I got, I was spoon-feeding a trade setup to somebody, and it was like, well, what's the price at the 886? And I had a picture up of the actual asset. I'm going to show you guys what this thing is. It's on Pengu. I'm going to make sure that you don't see the person's name, but here's the image in question where you can see the 886 right there. And they asked me what was the price. I was like, what? What? Excuse me? It's on the image. In plain Yeah, that one kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I didn't really like that. So, yeah, some of the questions I get, you know what? I answer, but also it's kind of like, whoa. Whoa. They can't do that much. They don't deserve the trade info. Hey, Sonny, you know what? I'm here to teach, okay? I'm here to teach, but sometimes I just feel like, did I really teach that bad? What happened to $1.50 XRP? I wanted to buy more. Sister, the prophecy is 0.589. The prophecy, it's not coming yet. Because Bitcoin decided to just go apeshit against the US dollar. Yeah, it broke out. I've been saying it in the past couple days. XRP begrudgingly has the opportunity of getting up into like the $4 or $5 range. It's kind of ridiculous, but we didn't get it. We didn't get it. We didn't get it. I didn't even know that although I'm blind and it's really hard to see. It's pretty funny, but no, it's like all you got to do is just zoom in and you can see it in parentheses. it's right freaking there. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Hit the like button. All right, we're going to clear off the Bitcoin chart. I mean, I kind of hate to do TA streams right now because now I'm going to be like, oh my God, he's always right. The market's going up. It's not really hard. So, anyways, let's clear this off. Let's get rid of my VWAP, get rid of my orbs. I'm not doing any day trading right now. I'm doing some very legitimate gambling at the moment. What's up, Pepe? Pepeception here. So, we had the absolute highest weekly candle close and a goddamn statement out of the bulls for the USDT pair. We had a resistance. We back-tested it fully on the weekly and flew. That is crazy. We're still in that overbought territory, so that's kind of a shame, but it is what it is. If we come down, I'll be looking for support at 109.123. Surprisingly, that's the number, 123. Okay, great. But, yeah, on your weekly, it looks perfectly fine. Looking at your daily, highest daily candle close ever in Bitcoin's history, and it's still pushing. So that's kind of amazing in itself. Once again, still looking for support at that same weekly level. I wouldn't pay too close attention to the daily high. I would pay more attention to the weeklies. Oh, you're also overbought on the daily. 4 hour. I mean, to say you're overbought is an understatement. It decided to basically uptrend while resetting your relative strength and your stochastic on the 4 hour. Hyper bullish. It's kind of crazy. In the morning when market opens, I would expect a mild pullback, basically because Wall Street doesn't like missing the boat. So, prepare yourself for that. On your 1 hour time frame, we basically back tested the 50 simple and started rallying off of it. This is so crazy bullish, it's absolutely unreal. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at Bitcoin to the euro. ERU to the euro. Now this is where things are interesting because we have not hit all-time highs yet. We still are not there. Still not there compared to the euro. We're halfway there. Basically, the price target against the euro is $108,055. Euros. At that point, we can start celebrating because we will be at all-time highs. But until we get there, we're chugging along, we're going. So personally speaking, I do think right now the only reason it's pumping so hard against the USD is because we're not at all-time highs for the euro. And the euro trade setup is to get all the way up to this 108.55. So as long as the dollar keeps devaluing itself, we're going to keep seeing it go up like crazy against the USD until this happens. You know what? I'm actually going to set an alert here because I'm going to want to know when that happens. I want to know if we reject, if we sell off, if we do something crazy at that level for the euro. Could get pretty interesting. Trade Intuition, what is up? Number 12 on the like. Enjoying the content, smash the like. Support the channel by subscribing, sharing the content. No shilling here, only alpha. I do appreciate you. Trade Intuition, I do appreciate you very much. 12th like, 24 viewers. We are really sad out here, aren't we? All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. I do appreciate you. But yeah, this I believe is now more important than the USD pair. So pay attention to the euro pair, guys. Just pay attention. From where we're sitting, we're already making that move up to its all-time high right now. We're currently fighting against like almost the last line of defense. Almost. So we got to see what happens. Still in your 50x TRX long from 287. Do you think holding the long through tomorrow is wise? Sleep? I don't know. Honestly, I never trade TRX, so I wish I could tell you. All I know is that as of this second, it does not look like a pullback is coming. As of this second. Sleep, you want me to look at TRX for you? Alright, we'll take a look. TRX. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. I appreciate it. Who doesn't love Pepe? It's amount. Wait, what? Oh, it's about to take over the top 10 and you pulled it back? Pepe about to take over top 10? Interesting. Maybe it will. Who knows? Anything can happen with these meme coins. Anything can happen. So yeah, this is what I'm paying attention to. Let's go ahead and look at the liquidation heat map. Let's check out the liquidation heat map. 24-hour time frame. Oh boy. Oh boy. Holy shit. Misspelled typo. Don't worry, bro. I'm a product of public education out of California. Apparently now a 27% is going to be passing. Where the hell was that while I was in school? Wish we had it. Why are so many people shorting Bitcoin? I don't understand. You know what? Thank you for your exit liquidity. There was $347 million sitting at 119,217. Wow. How much is sitting up here? $300 million in shorts at 120,357. I currently have a target of 120,511. Ouch. Ouch. That's terrible. I was just checking the heat map. That's terrible. Well, it's looking like the bulls are going to... It's starting to look like the bulls are going to take some lunch money out here. And I'm guessing a lot of those bears are not paying attention to this euro trade. Yikes. Aren't the European markets open now? They should be. Oh, shit. We're going to pump all night? Yikes. Yikes! Alright, well, things look bullish for overnight. ETH is moving. Bro, the market is moving. To call out anything moving right now, kind of pointless. Anyways, we're about to go look at ETH, but yeah, Bitcoin looking bullish as shit. Next up, Ethereum, working its way up to that 3,083 level. If we pass it, 3,351 is the next target. 3,300. Yep, it's crazy. It is crazy. Checking it out on the 1 hour, because apparently the 1 hour is more important than the 4 hour these days. We had this beautiful bull flag, which that's all Twitter's going to talk about because it looks like a bull flag. So, for the Twitter people out here, measured move for the bull flag. For the tweets. There you go. We're broken out. Looks like we are probably going to make a move up to that fib retracement level that I had marked out for weeks. Go Twitter. All right. We done hit 120K. Now the noob's going to sell and go home. What's up, Southern Staker? How you doing? Welcome in. By the way, anybody new here, if you could do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button. Or maybe drop a like. You know, join the free Discord. We got a lot of stuff going on here, and it would be appreciated if you just join the community. 120K, let's go. We are at the 120K. 127. Oh, boy. Exceeded my target. It just exceeded my target. My, oh my, as it runs. The short squeeze is happening live on stream. The short squeeze is happening live on stream. So you guys know what that looked like right here. We are exceeding the 1618 at 120,501. The short squeeze is happening. I don't think you guys realize how price discovery really works. 134 is the next target. Like, I really don't think a lot of people understand how price discovery works. 134.299 is your next target. Rip to the boomer who told me Bitcoin was a scam at 50K around a year ago today. Yikes. That's rough. That's rough. Critical Thinker for the tweets. People be posting it and not even be in the trade. You're right. No, crypto Twitter is disgusting. The random jokers out there who only pop up for TA when the market's only going up in price discovery mode, I don't like those people either. Wow, rip Peter Shiv, rip BitBoy. Oh boy, we're ripping everybody. Ripping everybody. And then you see other people who like to call me out and shit, talking about like, oh, I bet you don't even trade. And then I do weird stuff like pull up my live trades that I don't have anything under a 15x and I'm gambling. You know, I love people. I just love people. Like, I just fucking love people. We're in trades everywhere. We're in trades everywhere. But, you know, I don't trade. I got called out one day. I'm just like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, if you don't trade live, it's not real. Okay. That liquidated my short, even though you had a stop loss at 125. Well, it just moved too fast. That's all it is. Bro, what the fuck is going on? Pepe short squeeze. That's pretty funny. Everything's squeezing, so everything is moving up. Bitcoin shorts are getting wiped out. Yeah, they are. They're going crazy. All right, let's move along. Let's go into XRP. XRP. So, XRP, big old disgustingness. Uniman, Borgie, grass, and dog, please. Alright, K-Say, we will check that out. You are top Jesus right now of the stream. You're the Chad of chat. The Chad of chat. Thank you so much for the $10 super chat while being a member. Just saying. Thank you so much. We will check out grass. We'll check out dog. We'll do it all. Grass and dog, gotcha covered. Alrighty, so checking out XRP here. It is moving up. I begrudgingly will tell you where this thing could be going, because I'm going to be honest, I hate it when XRP Army makes money, because the first thing you see is XRP is going to $1,000. Jokers. You have a very good and honest chance of getting up to $4.48 right now. From where you're currently sitting, this could be running up in the absolute near future, where you could see this thing rally something like 51%. If the market continues being as hot as it is, you could really see this 51% play out. Just because I don't like them doesn't mean I'll give you bad TA on them. Okay? I have no reason to be bearish on XRP at the moment, because you did have one high, a higher high, a third higher high. You are in an uptrend. You are trending up after bullish consolidation for months and never backtesting a goddamn thing. So, congratulations, XRP Army. I can't talk shit right now. Give me some time. I'll be able to again. Give me time. But yeah, XRP is going absolutely ape shit. And it canceled out your hidden bearish divergence. Maybe. Oh shit, we still haven't crossed that? It needs to cross $3. It actually really needs to cross $3. If you get rejected here, this is going to be a real problem. Holy shit. Alright, if you get rejected here, you're going to look for a higher low. You did clear out this high, but technically speaking, you did cancel out that hidden bearish divergence, so we don't have to talk about it anymore. Either way, it would still be scary if you get stopped here. But, oh well. I digress. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of XRP. Could be seeing a lot more upside. 51%. Really begrudgingly I say that because, gosh, I dislike the XRP Army. Johnny in the house, how you doing? Bitcoin! How you doing, man? Wow, I just want to mention Pepe, about to pass Shib. Only 4 spots left. You know, 4 spots on the leaderboard. Pretty. That's a lot. That's a lot of market cap. It's a lot. Yo, what's up, DZ? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, next up, I'm currently in a trade here on Solana. So, earlier today, I got to look like a genius. However, Solana, I'm only in it for a 7% trade to the upside. It should be going to 226. That's the idea with my thing here. Yo, can you look at Spell, please? Hayden, I got you covered. What is up, Nigel? How you doing? How you doing? Spell. Also, all new viewers, welcome in. You buzzed your hair. I buzz my hair every so often that I don't want to look homeless. That's my normal. That's my norm. Every time it grows out to where it was, I just feel homeless and it's hot. I don't like it. Porky, what tokens am I in? Let's find out. I'm in Moodang. I'm in Caddy. I'm also in Rats. Over here, I'm in Solana. And over here, I'm in Uniswap. Yeah. So those are the trades I'm currently in. As for what am I holding? A large plethora of tokens. Because I have very specific rules for accumulation that nobody cares about, according to my viewership on the video when I talked about it. So, yeah. I won't waste anyone's time with talking about it. Anyways, Solana here. It is breaking to the upside. Great to see it above the 200 daily. I'm aiming at 226 for now. At that point, we could see more upside because, let's face it, this was bullish consolidation. So in reality, where Solana could be headed, a lot of people just don't want to believe it. But we're looking at a continuation to the upside, possibly $418. And people are saying it's going to top out this bull cycle at 500. I disagree, but we'll see who's right. I'm thinking 3,000 for the absolute top, but that's just my opinion because your previous all-time high was 261. Usually if the project's good and it catches traction in the second bull run, you see a 5 to 10x of its previous all-time high. I'm pretty sure we're going to get the 10x for Solana. Things are just pointing in that direction. So I'm still holding my big old bags of Solana that I got all the way down at like $10 and $12. Oh well. You guys can sell at 418 though. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm actually really tilted about my stop loss not triggering. Yeah, it happens, man. If it pops up too high or too fast and it can't fill the order, you get liquidated. That's just kind of how it goes. But anyways, that's Solana. Over the long term, I see this thing possibly getting all the way up here, 150% upside. Could be going. Think the price target of XRP is off by a decimal place. $5.80. Yeah, it could be. Could be. Right now I have XRP going up to like 441 or something. I don't know. We just looked at it. I begrudgingly say XRP can go up. And you know what? Break the $3, then I can have nothing else to talk about. XRP's not hitting $5. Well, Pepe, that's just unreasonable for you to say. I personally hate XRP, but I'm not willing to give really bad advice. XRP will dump and go bankrupt. I hope it does. But, you know, still not going to give bad TA just because I don't like something. Sold to how much? DZ. I'm thinking 3K this bull cycle. I'm thinking 3K. I'm starting to think a lot of people haven't been in a bull cycle for crypto before. I'm starting to think. Because, you know, Matic, it was in one bull cycle. It was like tenths of a penny. And then it went to $3.35. I'm really confused when people don't believe. No, actually, I'm not confused by it. Brad Garlinghouse will bankrupt the company? Who knows? I doubt it. As soon as Ripple IPOs, I'm buying the shit out of that IPO. I'll tell you what. They are partnered up with way too many banks to fail. Way too many banks. I don't think they'll fail. Sui coming up next. I better start flying through these things because obviously you guys want to see something else. Sui pumping its way to the upside, actually breaking resistance right now. It's fantastic. Made the measure what I had before. Now it looks like it's heading toward 556. I know y'all don't actually care about that, so I'm gonna move on. We have Dogecoin. Just got to look at all the big caps, and then we'll go from there. Doge still on the watch list, about to break out. This is beautiful, actually. Beautiful. Next stop, I could see 32 cents. But let's be real here. This was a higher low. This one's going to probably shock a lot of people when I say it, but Dogecoin does have the opportunity at a continuation to the upside. If it does continue to the upside, we're looking at that 70-cent level. Kind of crazy. Anyway, you could look at Chill House for my friend. By the way, we all watch you every day. Love the content. Henry, I appreciate the kind words. Chill House, sure. Chill House. As long as I don't have to go to Dex Screener, I will look at it. If I have to go to Dex Screener, it's a $500 charge. I don't want to go there. Okay? So don't ask me for that. Oh, brother. If Bitcoin goes up 200k, ETH 10k, I can tell you there will be so many millionaires. Yeah. I care about Sui, Nigel. That's good. Porky's so funny. I don't know what you mean. People don't give a shit about my TA here. All you care about is the requests. So I'm going to get through the ones that I want to show you, and then we're going to move on. Next up, we have AVAX. I haven't looked at AVAX in a while, so I actually do want to look at it. I am a long-term holder of AVAX, and this one, all of you probably will hate my prediction for it, but I don't really care, because it's my prediction for my shit. But I do think AVAX has a possibility of hitting $1,000 per token. I'm sure plenty of you are going to be like, yeah, right, that's bullshit. They kind of have their own separate wing for all the institutions. They became a layer 0, which is working against them. However, they're still a fully functioning layer 1. Which a lot of people fail to realize. Why can't I get this peak? Oh my god. Annoying. 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 There, we got the frickin' peak. Alright, we are actually breaking out again. Holy shit. Cool. Cool! We're going to be looking... Oh, get rid of that. Okay, we're going to be looking for the 618. Shouldn't draw it there. Should draw here. So, right this moment, I could see AVAX going to $40. That's impressive. That's actually impressive. A nice little 85% move to the upside. BTC melting faces. BTC's going up. Yep. Crypto total market cap going to 10 trillion this run. Could be. Could be. Pepe, what's up, dude? Yeah, people talking to Pepe. All right. All right. So yeah, AVAX could be going up an 86% move to the upside. This is actually really nice to see, especially because we bottomed out. Nice. So I made a TikTok today mentioning like, oh, you're going to have a bunch of people that are going to make crazy calls and all of a sudden everybody's going to be right. Kind of what happens every time. It's just, if you do subscribe here and you stick around, I call tops. That's what I do. When we start topping out, or when we should start shifting our focus, getting away from certain things just so we can make more profits, that's what I do. I focus on how we can continue making money and not become exit liquidity. Somebody asking about Pengu today inside of the Discord, and I was like, who cares? It's at a 618 golden retrace. Let it do its thing. Wait for a pullback. Who gives a shit what it's doing when everything else is so low and we can make money from it? Why would I give a damn about Pengu? It's up like, what, 700% or some shit? I don't care. Not on the watch list. Don't care. Anyways, moving on. We have Ondo. Ondo's moving. Our target right now is $1.58. It is doing pretty decent. Pretty darn decent. Hitting that 618 golden retrace, very nice to see. If we do continue up, I think we're going to see a bit of resistance at 98 cents, but if we blow through it, our next level is 138.61. So Ondo's doing pretty darn good. Looking nice. Looking nice. All right, FET. Moving on, we got FET. So FET's in a very interesting position here. I had this marked out before. Possible 19 to an 87% move to the upside. We're just chugging along, going up. So this looks pretty darn nice. I could see us testing the 89.9 sometime this week. If we can get above it, fantastic. However, once we break out of this downtrend, I would be expecting a backtest somewhere even as low as 64 cents again. That would kind of be nice. We never confirmed our bottom. So remember, not confirming our bottom means we could come down here again. Keep that in mind. Not confirming the bottom at 47.1. We could go down there again. Alright? Your price targets on AVAX and Solana are a bit ridiculous, but I hope you're right. Yeah, I know some people believe it's ridiculous, but that's also why I don't usually tell people my predictions. I write them down, and when prices start getting close to there, I just sell. I don't even care, because that's my price target before the bull run. It's like, I will be happy when it hits this price. That's how I never become the exit liquidity when it does hit those prices, because you can bet your ass. People are going to be like, oh my god, it's going to keep going forever. No, it's not. It's not. But blow-off tops are a real thing. Let's see here. No way. Elon will release more tokens. More tokens of what? What? Oh, Doge Elon Mars. Oh, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. All right. Cool. ETH would be 8 to 10k, Sol 1k, and so on. I don't think it stops at 1k, honestly. I really don't think it does. That spot ETF for Solana, I think is going to play a really big role in Solana. I think it's going to play a really big role. Remember what Ethereum did, and it was hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap. I really want to point that out. Hundreds of billions of dollars in market cap. And we got to see Ethereum shoot up 24% in like a day. Hundreds of billions. Let's look at Solana. 89 billion. 89 billion. To even come close to where Ethereum is, it needs to do more than a 3x from where it's currently at. That's a lot. So I think, yeah. I think it's going to be shocking how high it gets. I do think it's going to be shocking. Yeah, so right now, for FET, it would not surprise me in the least if we got up to $1.26, but we would have to break out in order to get there. This not confirming that 47-cent level, that's going to bother me for a very long time. So unless we pop up and come back down to this low here or something, get the breakout, come back down to the 78-cent, I don't care. I need a confirmation of a low. And that makes me extremely happy. Then I'm like, hey, let it run. Otherwise, we get another situation like XRP where I'm just like, you didn't backtest anything. I hate it. And I'm going to keep hating it. XRP Army helps out with the hate, though. Moving on from FET, we got Hype. Hype. We need more than a 4x to get to ETH. Yeah, it's something like that, Bernard. Something like that. And the problem is, a lot of people think, oh, for it to get to ETH, where it is now, not at all-time highs. And it's a dinosaur, as well as the fees are garbage. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Alright, Hyperliquid has been doing a great job recently. Holy shit. I didn't even realize it was doing all this because I haven't been trading it. But we're aiming at $55.18. Holy crap. That is wild. Like an 18x? Yeah. I mean, that's based off of the trading, though. Remember, hitting that market cap doesn't mean it actually needs to be that much money in it. So, one thing a lot of people should realize, like with your favorite meme coin, hitting $1 billion evaluation, that's usually because the circulating supply is not as high as the amount of money pumping in. The only reason the market cap hits these numbers is because of what the last coins were sold at. You honestly think there is only $2 trillion floating around in Bitcoin right now, right this moment? No. Bitcoin's price is dictated by usually 9 to 12% of the supply. So that's one thing I think a lot of people really do need to grasp. As long as you don't have people selling off the coins they're holding, the market cap will keep ticking up. It will keep going. So that's something that we all should really focus in on. Depending on what Bitcoin dominance does, there's a chance Bitcoin dominance topped out for this run. It could have. We never know. Crypto fam, when BTC pulls back, do you think it will pull the alts down the way BTC has in the past? Yeah. Yeah. I really do. Yeah, but I think now, like, as I'm talking about Solana going to 3K, I do feel like the exact same looks are being looked at me from the last bull run when Bitcoin was at, what was it, 30,000, and people were like, oh, just wait till it's 100,000, and everybody's like, that will never happen. Do you realize what the market cap has to be for it to hit 100,000? Now we're at 120,000, talking about 130,000. How do you think people are looking at the people who said Bitcoin to $1 million? Bitcoin to $10 million? We're looking at them as if they're crazy now. But when we start getting closer to that $1 million mark, we'll be like, oh, it's going to this number. And it's going to feel normal. So I don't think saying never is a good idea. I just personally don't think that's a good idea. But it's okay. I'm okay with being the crazy one, especially considering I look to short the market more often than long. But it is what it is. Let's get into your guys' requests. First up we have is Grass. For K Say Hey, the Chad of the chat, member, and $10 dono. Looking at Grass here on the daily, looking solid. Solid. Almost getting a double bottom. I like this. I like it a lot. You have a little zone down here, which is really nice, because you're bouncing off of it, and you're making a higher low. Is that bullish divergence I see? Is that bullish? No, it's not. Damn. It's just a higher low. What a shame. But if we had that bullish divergence, oh, it would have looked so much better. Would have looked so much better. Now, let's get our heads on straight for this trade setup here, because your upside potential is stupid. It's actually stupid. You're looking at 279 for your upside potential right now. That's 140% upside. Looks kind of crazy. You think Sol will go to 3K this bull run? Yeah, I do. I actually think it will. Do I care if I'm wrong? Not really. I could just wait longer, because I also stake my Sol, so I don't actually care. But but no, I honestly think it could hit 3K this bull run. I really do. If it comes short, oh well. But I do think it can. Let's get this right. There. Alright, we got a nice little uptrend that is forming. So as of right now, I would be looking for a 618 retracement of this level right here, because this is your most recent drop. So if we do get a nice move, I'm looking for 176 to play out at the moment. You would need to break out. You would need to maintain a level of support above $1.30, but this could be getting ready for a nice 47 to a possible 140% move to the upside. These are your possible moves based off what's happening right now. What I was talking about this little range down here, that's kind of nice to see, is you have this low here and this wick low here. You're fighting and you're consolidating in probably a really good area to accumulate. Probably. If it falls below, get the hell out of there. Popcat, I guess we'll check that out. We'll check that out. Kava, XLM. Alright. Alright. A lot of people are going to hate me for the Kava, what I'm looking for Kava. I own Sol, and honestly, it will be lucky to get back to all-time highs this run. Wow. Second bull run ever. Gets a spot ETF. Wow. Lucky. Okay. Dot. Alright, we'll check out some Dot. Wow. That's amazing. Alright. I love your optimism, 12. Wow. Did I miss Pith? No, not at all. We're not even close to it, brother. We gotta cover Dog, TRX, or sorry, Dog, Spell, Popcat, Kava, XLM, TRX. Then we can get to Pith. We got time. We got time. Alright. So, with Grass, all good. Dog. I'm skeptical. Be skeptical. It's the smartest thing you could do. Take your profits early. Remember, in the end, everybody will buy and sell at the price they deserve. Wow, Dog looks great. Holy crap. Oh, wow. It actually looks really good. Huh. I would like it a lot better around this 004 level. I would like it way better if you can come back down and touch it. But, man, this thing could be seeing a really nice move to the upside. From where it's sitting right now, you can see a 63% move to the upside for Dog. That is wild. You had a nice little downtrend that you broke out of. Major downtrend, actually. I definitely would have been somebody who did this. I would have done that. Yep. And you broke out of it. You're waiting for the impulse. That is crazy. You're waiting for that impulse move. And it's going to be really hard for you to break above this. Yeah, nope. That looks like where you're going right this moment. I'd be focused on this level first, 42% upside move, getting you to that 618 golden retrace. If it keeps going, I would probably aim at the 786 at this 805 or 8085 level. I'd be aiming at that. But as of right now, I would be focusing on this little 41% move to the upside. We got some confluence between the 1272 and the 618. That would be my sole focus right now for dog. That doesn't look bad. Looks pretty darn good to me. Does not look bad. Let's check in on the Uniswap trade real quick before we go to Spell. Going into the Uniswap trade, let's check it out. Are we in the green? Are we in the red? What are we doing? What are we doing? We're slightly in the green. Slightly in the green. Looks like we're going down for a little back test. It's okay. Our stop loss is way down here. So unless we just got faked out of our shoes, we should be all right for the night. And I won't even think about it. All right, going on. We got Spell. Let's check in on the pumpkin people real quick. Pumpkin peeps, are we just silent in here as usual? All right, silent pumpkin. Let's go. So, Spell right now. Just bumping its head up against resistance. Sweet. I don't know why I went to the weekly, because I shouldn't have. Yo, what's up, Charles? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ah, man. I like that you're respecting this level so strongly. That's nice. How about SPX? Sure, we'll check it out. We'll check it out. Just anybody who's new here, remember the order in which we do things. If you're a member, you get to jump the line. If you are a top tier member, and I realize it, you get to jump the line even faster. I do have 3 different memberships. The highest one's $10. I really don't charge much. What the fuck? I got a moth in here. That's crazy. But to beat out all of the members, a donation goes a really long way. Just so you guys know. I don't have any paid courses, but I do have affiliate links to different exchanges. Currently, BYDFI has an amazing request. What? No request for me tonight. Just enjoying the stream. DZ, I appreciate the heck out of you, brother. Appreciate the heck out of you. I do have affiliate links to different exchanges. If you feel like utilizing one of the affiliate links, you can use BYDFI, Blowfin, or Weeks and get amazing deposit bonuses when you use my link. BYDFI currently has the best one where if you decide to deposit up to $5,000, you get up to $1,000 in deposit bonuses. You guys should probably take advantage of that if you want some free dough to trade with. Play with the house's money so you don't have to play with your own. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. You can tell me yours in the comments. So, we are in a beautiful falling wedge pattern here. Let's go ahead and check out our 4-hour time frame. 4-hour. Nice breakout of a downtrend. We're focused on the 618 golden retrace for now. For now. Until we break out. We stay cautious, my friends. Stay cautious. Could have another 19% move to the upside for Spell. Spell looks pretty decent. After that, I would be focusing on backtesting support, breaking out, backtesting support again, because that would be the confirmation I love. And then we could see this thing rally on up into the distance. For the longer term trade, we could be looking at something kind of wild. And I would be looking for the golden retrace of this bad boy, getting you up to this 1, 4, 4, 4, 2. Lots of 4s. Don't get mad at me if I got the 4s wrong. Maybe there's an extra one in there. But that's a possible 180% move to the upside. I guess 178. We'll just round it up because you have resistance right up there a little above it. So maybe you wick up to there. Close to 200%. Why the fuck not? But wait for the breakout, wait for the back test, wait for the breakout, and the second back test, and then you might be ready to rock and roll to the upside. It could take a while. So hang on to your butts. Enjoy the wait. Yeah. Or it could pump up tomorrow. Who knows? Popcat. Checking out Popcat. Popcat currently up 7% on a breakout. Beautiful. Beautiful. Once again, this is all extremely easy to do. You better not be impressed by anything I'm saying right now, because let's face it, everyone's gonna be right. Everyone's gonna be right. Currently, you're looking for another 126% move to the upside if the continuation is to be believed. Now, this one, Popcat actually has a really good learning opportunity here. So, you keep saying Pepe. Alright, I guess we'll look at Pepe. Eventually. It's on the list, damn it. Alright. I don't even have to write it down. It's already on the list. So, we're going to do a very good learning moment right now. So, because this chart happens to look great for it. What you see here on the actually, we're going to use the daily for it. It's way better when you see it on the daily. So, right here on the daily, what did you notice? You noticed a high here, and then you notice a low right here. This zone, after you broke out of it, you love to see back tests there. Can I please look at Unfi? Used to be a solid coin, but fell into the depths. Into the abyss? Yeah, we can check it out. I runs knee. Thank you so much for the $1.99 super chat. We will look at your tokens. Hold on 1 second here. Unfi. Have you seen my thumbnails? Genius phase. We're all geniuses. Oh my god. Yeah, I did see your thumbnails about that, but it's so true. It's so damn true. It's like, goodness gracious. Now everyone's an all-star. Oh, great. But yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Okay, if I could spell, that'd be great. Unfi. There we go. Thanks, man. No problem, K-Say. Hey, I'm here for you, buddy. I'm here for you. Browack. I better be able to see this on TradingView. Just mentioning that right now. Browack and Row. Got you covered. All right, we're gonna take a moment in time while there it is. Water. Get a little water here. We're gonna give some shout outs. Ugh. I've been live for 53 minutes. We got 46 viewing. Beautiful. We have 2 other streamers in the chat. We have Meet Damien in the house. We also have Trade Intuition. These guys are out here dropping knowledge, taking their time, trying to help you make some dough in this market. So you guys should take a little bit of time, consume their content, get to know them as individuals as well as traders. They are trying to show you the way. They're doing their best. You all should drop subscriptions. You all should watch their shit. Way more than you watch mine, because everybody hates my shit. But for great insights and a wonderful sounding voice coming from, I want to say, Massachusetts. Very, very solid accent here. This is Meet Damien. He also goes live in TikTok, in the TikTok world. So, what in the world is going on here? Oh boy. Oh boy. I fucked up. Oh, I fucked up. Hold on. There we go. Alright, go ahead and meet Damien. You all should go over, check his shit out. Absolutely amazing. Great content. You guys can follow along. Yo, this shit goes crazy. What's up, Master E? How you doing? LNE, how you doing? Yeah. When things go crazy, we get a bunch of new people here, and we're gonna have to handle the riffraff. Then, of course, we have Trade Intuition out here. Not only does he only drop knowledge non-stop, he tries to keep you away from the dumb gurus. He also drops music. So you guys should definitely check out all his stuff. Absolutely amazing guy. And go learn something. Go learned something. Okay? Go do that. Go check it out. Bitcoin next target is 140. I don't know what you mean by 140. I'm still looking at 130, but hey, who knows? Maybe. Still looking at 130. Hey, Porky, can you check Grass and S? We did check out Grass already. I guess maybe we could loop back, but we will check out S. Grass looks solid for like 47% upside. Now, for Popcat here, here's our lesson of the day. So, what we can focus on. We had this beautiful level here, where it was acting as resistance and support. We broke above it. What did we do? We came down. We touched it. We grabbed some of that liquidity. We popped above it. We bullishly backtested. This bullish backtest let all the traders know, hey, we're going up. H-bar and algo, got you covered. Broke your phone agreement. Broke my phone agreement? What do you mean you broke your phone agreement? What's your phone agreement? H-bar and algo, got you covered. Mastery, any trades on right now? I'm in Uniswap right now. I'm in Solana. I'm in Caddy. I'm in Rats and Moondang. That's what I'm in. I'm in a lot of trades right now. I'm in Moondang. There we go. H-bar. Algo. We're going to be here all night, aren't we? Shit. It's already 9:20. This is going to be awful. Alright, guys. Alright. Just bear with me. I'm going to try and speed run through some of this, but I'm just trying to teach you here. So you had this beautiful downtrend. You came out. Now you're looking for a bottoming pattern. What you're going to find is meme coins act weird. Okay? We did not actually bottom out. What we did is we made an all-time low, and we never saw it again. So we had this level of support down here that we were hoping would act as support. All we did was break through it and kept running. Anyways. Nice. All longs, I'm assuming. Yep, we're all longs, man. Moodang, what the F? Isn't that hippo? It might be a hippo. I don't know. It's up 6%, so I don't really care. Also, one thing I want you all to know, most of these coins are garbage. The momentum's there. That's why we're trading them. All right, that's it. We're gambling on some pumpage. That's all it is. All right, we had another downtrend right here. We broke out of it. We danced along it. We're moving. So how do we see where this thing's going to go? Well, first off, when it hit our high and we got our lower high on the daily, this is where it was time to short. On these shorts, we're focused on at least a 50% retrace. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. We're focusing on at least a 50% retrace as well as a 618. This thing got a deep ass retrace all the way down here. Probably a 786. So, with that being said, when it breaks that 50%, take your fib from the bottom and go to the top. When you go from the bottom to the top, it's going to tell you where it went. We almost hit that 786 retrace. Thanks, Porky, for the shout out. No problem, man. No problem. Almost hit the 786, so that was a deep-ass retrace. Now that we're broken out, what you would like to see is another test at 28 cents. It's a meme coin and the market's hot as shit. I don't think it's coming tonight. Maybe if we get some type of pullback, we'll come down and we'll touch 28 cents and find support. Either way, I personally would not be entering this trade right now. I would be waiting for a backtest of something. Period. Dot. I'd be waiting for a backtest. As of right now, it could run up to the 618 golden retrace, making a higher low or a higher high, and then I'd be looking for a confirmation low. That's what I personally would be doing. So what I would be doing here is looking for this to this to this to this and then run. All right? That's personally how I like to look for these. Where I'm looking for the price target, it's going to be 89.63 at this moment. For a little bit of confluence, you're also looking for a 618 golden retrace from your high to low. So from here, you're going to look for that confluence. Currently speaking, that 618 right around your 2618. So if you blow past this, you're looking to find any type of resistance at 112 or even 135.35. That's how I like to play the fib levels. Fib levels usually do me well, but another thing you can do is look at the different levels of support and resistance. So right here, that could be some confluence that some people are looking for at this 115 level, because it was acting as a support and then it became a resistance. Things you should be looking at. Where do you think price is going for Popcat? There ain't no fucking way. There ain't no fucking way, brother. There ain't no fucking way. This is why I lose my shit. We're going to look at the line I just drew. Real quick. We're going to focus on this line. Okay? Where do I think it's going to go? 49.06 at a 618 golden retrace. There ain't no fucking way, man. After that, I would look for a pullback. I'd then look for a higher low. And then I'd look for this 89.63. It could blow past that to a level that was acting as a support, could become a resistance. No, we can't. No, we cannot look at it. Fuck. So bad. Oh my god. If anybody wonders why I'm not live tomorrow, refer to chat tonight. Lose my fucking mind. Damn it. In conclusion, I could see this thing going up another 23% right now. Okay? Shit. I then would like to see it down at 28 cents. Look at Uniswap. I'm in a fucking long on Uniswap. Are we for real? Just rewind. That's all you gotta do. Just rewind. We're in a goddamn long. We are up. We're fucking up, man! Fuck! Careful, Porky. You're becoming grumpy like Mitch Ray. Bro! It's unreal. It's unfreaking real. Hate it. Hate it. Golly. Uniswap's doing as predicted. Fuck. Look at this thing going up while Bitcoin's at all-time highs. Yeah, I know. This is what I was worried about, guys. This right here is what I was worried about. I'm even more worried about my free Discord. We might have to start charging for Discord. God damn it. I swear to God. If I start getting high levels of dumb questions in the Discord, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh my God. Mitch Ray of Sunshine. Yeah. That is a crazy bump. I mean, the market's doing it. Anyways, yeah, Popcat, maybe you see another 23% upside. Maybe we get a pullback, and then we start seeing even more upside if a pullback happens. Remember, this is like the only go up market, so be careful with random jackasses out there. But if we do get that pullback, you're looking for 220 to possibly 310% move to the upside. Moving on from Popcat, we're going to Kava. You guys are going to make me lose my mind. Kava, the stable coin, we're looking for upside moves. Anywhere between 277 to 1,086%. Common retrace. So maybe it hits $5. If it does hit the $5, I've been holding this thing for 2 years. I'm ready to cash out. This thing's so stable. Popcat has some nice harmonic pattern. I wish I could understand harmonics, honestly. I really do wish I could understand harmonics. I watch Mitch Ray as often as I can, but golly, I'm really bad at harmonics. One day I'll learn it. One day. It's not today. It's not going to be tomorrow either. One day. In the short term for Kava, if it ever breaks out and catches bids, you're looking for $1. $1 to $1.19 as your next moves. But I hold a significant bag in Kava. I do have a complete bias in Kava. You have bullish divergence on the weekly and a higher low. I can't really say anything bad about this thing with extraordinarily tight moving averages, but I do think 1,000% upside on a common retrace. It's probably going to happen after 2 years of consolidation. We'll see, though. We'll see. All right, moving on from there. XLM. It has already skyrocketed, so I'm a little confused why you're asking for it. But anyways, you hit the 618 and you're still running. This 98% move to the upside, I guess we had it marked out. Okay. Woo! We called it. Anyways, maybe we hit a 786. Maybe we hit the 886 before any type of pullback. If you're trying to get into fresh longs on this thing, don't. Other than that, if it keeps on running, maybe you see 89 cents. Just maybe. You see 89 cents on a continuation pattern to the upside. Remember, overbought on the daily to this magnitude happened once before, and that was here. You're currently hitting the same level of overbought with a lower high. Be careful trying to enter things like this. Do not be the exit liquidity. This should not be on your watch list until a pullback. Just a heads up. I won't tell you what to do with your money. You can lose it all on your own. Alright, moving on from XLM, we have Unify. Unify DAO. Oh boy. Sorry. Almost ran away from this. Celinda, you're scaring me here with this request. Yeah, it is in the abyss, as you said. It is in the abyss. Do we have any hope? No. All you have is lower lows. All you have is lower lows. Did I look at Doge already? Sorry if you did. Just joined. I did look at Doge. If we got time at the end, maybe we'll loop back around. I'll write it down. But Dogecoin looks pretty good for upside. It still needs to break out of its downtrend. So you're kind of in a waiting pattern, seeing what it does. Doge. Alright. So yeah, Unify. Unify. Let's see if we're above anything. So we have that. No, we're not. That's really bearish. Oh my god. Oh my god. At this point, you're kind of waiting for a higher high and a higher low. I really can't say where this thing could possibly go. Check out Uni. Alright, I'll check it out. I'm currently up in my trade. Yeah, we're up 55% since the start of the trade. Start of the stream. Yeah, it's up. Alright. If we can double bottom here, that would be great. You're up 80% on Uni. On Any. Any. What the hell's Any? I don't know what Any is. It's like a belly button. Any. Sonny, that dude has 100. So confused. I did my luck. 22%. Nice. Uni, got it. Yeah, it's hard to be in the red. I mean, hard to be in the red. Real hard to be in the red right now. You had to make some bad decisions to be in the red right now. Oh. Prosent up on Uni. 101. Wait, huh? What's Prosent? I don't know what that is. You're up 100%? Sweet. All you needed was enough leverage. Hyperliquid only let me do a 10x leverage on this thing, so I'm only up 72%. So terrible. But yeah, we jumped into that one live on stream at the beginning of stream. If you guys don't believe me, rewind. Did it live on stream, guys. Alright, Unify. I mean, if we do start catching bids here, then maybe I can be like, hey, Unify has an opportunity because what was once acting as support and resistance could be support again? Maybe? Vision called you out. So, wait, what? I'm so confused. Anyways. So, if this thing does rally off this point, maybe you get a move up to 24, but I honestly would not trust this until it makes some more structure. But since we're in the only up market, we're just going to put in the bullish thing. Maybe it runs up 63% tonight on a wick. Maybe. Entry 878. Oh boy. Now we're getting people arguing in the comments. You know, a great thing about my free Discord, link in the description down below. If you guys ever want to talk some shit, guess what? We got this section right here. Show off your gains. And then you guys could just start showing off your gains. It would be nice if I wasn't like the main one posting in here all this shit. Sorry, that's all me right there. But we got some of the other peeps in here dropping some gold. I love to see it when the followers are doing it. Post these screenshots down here, show your gains, and then no one can argue about your trading prowess. So yeah. If you're not posting the trades, they never happened. They never happened. Anyways, moving on. Going to S. So, Sonic, let's see what Sonic's doing. All-time lows has been achieved. My goodness. That is, gross. Gross. Ever since they upgraded, man, it has been a struggle, hasn't it? Beautiful consolidation here. I love to see that. Nice little breakout of the downtrend. Love to see that even more. Even more. It sucks we don't have all the FTM data anymore, but we are looking for a nice golden retrace from this level. And then if it keeps going, we'll look at it from a higher level. But right now, for S, I can see 48 cents playing out before a possible pullback. So another 28% upside is a very good possibility. Caddy breached 9 cents. Let's go. None of you lie, brother. Oh boy, here we are. Why are we calling out people lying for making money? That's confusing. That's confusing. It's simple. Either they're eating or they're not. Chill out. We're on the internet. No sense in talking shit like that. All right, we're going to do the little loop around for grass. Real quick TA on grass. What do I think about reserve rights? Peter Thiel spoke about this project. I don't have any clue about this project or what it stands for, but I will say any brand new project is absolute hot garbage until proven otherwise. Could it go up in price? Of course it could, because the shiniest turd really does make a lot of money. Would I take profits early? More than likely. So that's always my thought in crypto. I think it's a scam first, and we check it out later. RSR. Is that what the project's called? RSR? Yeah, I don't have any stake in that thing. I know nothing about it. Can I profit off of it? If the chart looks good enough. Yeah. RSR. It is not new. Yeah, you have to tell me the ticker. You got to realize, I do not... The one thing all of you should realize, I do not get married to cryptos. I don't give a damn about any of these cryptos. I care about profiting from the trades. It is for profit. I don't give a damn about the technology. For profit. That's it. So, anyways, we'll check out RSR. We'll see what the chart tells me. It was not bad in the last cycle. Sweet. Yeah, momentum-driven assets, unless... So there's currently 3 that I would say, hey, you might have an opportunity at long-term investing in. That would be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana right now. I'm saying right now because they happen to have spot ETFs. You got institutions funneling money into them nonstop, probably going to do well. And other than that, everything else is momentum-driven trash. Until otherwise. So that's really all I feel about it. And somebody is going to get mad at me for saying these words. I get it. You're going to get mad at me. But what do all the alts do every single time? They retrace 88 to 100, maybe even 105% retraces, hitting new all-time lows. Momentum-driven trash, okay? Don't marry your alts. Profit from them. Move on with your life. All right? Anyways. Looking at grass, in the short term, I could see if we can break out here a 47% move to the upside. If it keeps on running, then I'm thinking this 618 golden retrace could happen. You're looking at $2.79. That is a 140% upside move for grass. So we'll see how things go. If the market stays as hot as it is, I mean, this could happen within a month. It's kind of crazy, but we will have to wait and see. Your daily relative strength is still in the bearish control zone. A lot of upside potential here. A lot of upside potential. All right, moving on from here, we can start getting into TRX finally. So TRX. TRX moving. I've been married for about 20 alts for like 2 years now. Yeah, that's rough, man. That's a rough marriage. All right, TRX hitting first profit taking zone. Look at that on the continuation to the upside. However, let's raise this up. You exceeded it. Looks like you're aiming at 31.88. So yeah, you could continue going. Understand, on the daily, you are entering the overbought territory. So I'm not saying the pullback's going to happen. I'm just saying be cautious. Raise those stop losses. And me personally, I would raise the stop loss up to 29.27 if I was sitting in this trade, because that was a previous high. It could come down, backtest it, pop up, backtest it again. That's where I could re-enter. However, always lock in the gains for your trades. Always lock in those gains. Price target right now, 31.88. That's what we're looking at, 31.88. If it does continue, first off, I'll be surprised. But this would be some weird continuation pattern here. Oh, never mind. You're still looking for 35, 37? This thing has some legs on it still. That's surprising. Really surprising. You can see another 15% move to the upside for TRX. Go figure. Go figure. You're still going to have to fight with that resistance and a 50% retrace. If you get a bearish 5-0, oof, probably coming back down to 22 cents. Probably. But overbought on the daily. Checking your 4-hour. 4-hour looks great for more upside. 4-hour looks great for more upside. So yeah, I'd be focused in on this 618 golden retrace at 35.36. That's what I would personally be doing. But of course, my stop loss would be right here at this choppy zone, right here, 29.29. But yeah, anyways, moving on from TRX, we have Broac. Never heard of this thing. It's on base. Broac on base. Sure. There's hardly any data here. I don't know what you want from me. I'm not Jesus, but we're going to do our best. So here we go. We're doing it on the 4-hour because there's not much to go off of, which means it is some of the shiniest of turds. We do have a breakout and higher lows. I can work with that. I can work with that. Oh, wait. This is a kind of a major breakout, isn't it? Ooh, did not break out. Never mind. You tried to break out. Too bad. You're still consolidating. If the consolidation ends, great. The problem I see here, you had a high, higher high, lower high. It's unfortunate. Let's go ahead and pull a fib on this bad boy for the idea of a continuation to the upside. Oh, you hit your 618. Well, there you go. You hit a 618, you retraced a little bit. No big deal. Now you're checking out your 1-hour. I'm sure you're going to be like, but what do I do, brother? All right, I'm going to tell you. You're going to put your head in between your butt cheeks and kiss it goodbye. I'm just kidding. You have a downtrend here, and now you're looking for that nice little golden retrace. Going to go from low to high on this one. You could come as low as a 661 level. That almost coincides with a level that was acting as major resistance. So we're going to mark that out right about there. So 00645 could act as support because you never back tested it. If it acts as support, fantastic. Now you have an area in which you could be like, hey, we can get a breakout. We can get a test again and then run. That would be nice. That would be ideal. This is a low cap POS, so it might not happen. Anyways, if it does happen, we're going to now look for confluence. So what does that mean? That means we're going to be looking for anything between, 886, 1618, looking like price could get there, to 1059. So if it does come down here and it holds as support, I'd be looking for a 64% jump to the upside. That is how I would be playing this based off technical analysis. Understand, as I say that, technical analysis on brand new little things like this, generally speaking, does not work. So I really do need to say that. Generally speaking, technical analysis does not work on tiny coins like this. The market cap is not big enough. You don't have enough players interacting with it. Therefore, this is subject to be completely off. And this thing could skyrocket to the moon tomorrow. So, keep that in mind. Bob knows BTC testing again. Yeah, BTC is still running up. I mean, I don't know what you mean by testing. It's testing people's patience. Why is it not at 1 million? You know, BTC to 130K this week. Maybe. We got to see what the pullback looks like tomorrow. Got to see what that pullback looks like. But yeah, so hopefully I made that extremely clear while doing TA on this. Technical analysis, generally speaking, does not work on small little S coins like this. So keep that in mind. But if you decide to go straight up from where you're at currently, it could be 100% move to the upside and beyond. Testing all-time highs? Sweet. Sweet. Love to hear it. Pump to the moon all night. Get us a new all-time high over there on the Euro. Coco Row. Let's check out Coco Row. Porky gonna be happy with his Moodang. It's not my first rodeo, buddy. Not my first rodeo. Coco Row. This chart looks abysmal. Absolutely horrendous chart. I'm going to tell you that. There's no volume here. There's none. The volume is absent from the party. It is non-existent. All right, we're gonna see what we got here. Okay, we got a low. We have maintained our low after falling below it. Alrighty, good to know. Good to know. Yo, what is up, the VV Zombie? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Also, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do me a huge favor. Smash on the like. I mean, for nothing else. Maybe just my interaction with chat. I don't know many other YouTubers that do crypto that actually interact the way that I do. You know, I'm going for the cheap thrills out here. Give me some likes, guys. We need it. We gotta boost the algos. Maybe also go follow me on TikTok. I need the followers on Porky Trades TikTok. I need the followers, man. I need it. Moodang. Why is everybody talking about Moodang right now? Is it because it's up 12%? I don't give a shit about the 12%, guys. I don't think you guys realize I'm in a swing for Moodang. I'm looking for Moodang to freaking moonshot. Y'all don't even know, and nobody's asking for it. That's the worst part. All right, so right now we could see this thing rally up 119%. Coco Row. That's really all I got for you on this one. You just entered the bullish control zone. It could just rally like crazy. Liked, appreciate the like, man. Appreciate the like. Pepe, chill out. Damn. All right. Also, if anybody cared, Turbo's running too. I'm sure none of you even paid attention to Turbo. It's just the little snail that could. All right, moving on. Moving on here. We're finally getting to Pith. Jesus. Glad the requests are starting to slow down. Pith, the depths of hell. Oh my god, why? Pith was so promising. So bad. ESS from Earth 2. What? Is that a question? What is that? Why is my dog and me running? POS. Give it time. Give it time. VV, is that a request? I'm sorry, I just don't know what ESS from Earth 2 is. I honestly have no clue. So you had triple bullish divergence on the daily, and then get shat on. Wow. But it's still considered bullish divergence. Oh, that's gross. I don't like that. You interact with chat better than any other. Thanks. Hey, Butch, I appreciate you, man. I try my best. I try my best. And that's all I can really offer. My best. Alright, so this is our little area in which we want to maintain. I would love to see this thing make a 618 golden retrace and backtest the 1152. That would give me a little bit of like, hey, I like this shit. You guys know I held Dren for over 8 months, sold for Dog and Me. Base meme. Hoping for upside. Got you covered. Yeah, I understand. Ski doing 30% on the dog memes. Wow, ski mask dogs going crazy. Go figure. We're getting the dog memes going nuts, y'all. Dog memes going nuts. All right, Piff. Are we broken out or are we still in it? We're broken out. Let's go. Broken out. I mean, it's a higher low. I guess we're not going to really complain that much about it. It's a higher low. So we got a couple levels to look at. First level, I would love right now. Hit this 1624, then backtest this 1152. If we can get that, that would be great. Yeah, so is my Discord picture. Wait, what? So confused. So confused. Y'all in Discord and shit? Who's in Discord? Oh, he's been in Discord. Let's go! Sun deep. In there like swimwear. Up. I don't know why y'all just smack talking about trades. It's crazy. Especially on one where I did it live. Alright, anyways. So right now, I would love to see another 29% upside and then come back down to this 1152. If you get that, then we're looking for the confluence at that point of this next high. Now on the next high, oh, we'd be looking for a 50% retrace. Sweet. So if we did get that pullback, we could see something like this, 177% upside. That would be neat. I would really be focused on that pullback though. Right now, it's great you're breaking to the upside. It's just the back test is where you love it. Pepe, chill out, bro. Reverse reserve rights, please. I'm guessing it's RSR. It's on the list. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. All right, next up we have VET. The chain breaking out. Interesting. Interesting. Porky, the daily looks overbought on BTC. Yeah, it's overbought for most things. Just because you're overbought on the daily doesn't mean you stop automatically. You can be overbought for weeks. Like, you just stay overbought. It's fine. You can also consolidate, go in an uptrend, and continue going up. This is great. We have a double bottom here, and we're pushing to the upside. This is fantastic. I'm going to clear this thing off. There's too much artwork on here. So, looking at this, we have a low that we confirmed, and now we're moving off of it. Great to see. In the short term, we're looking for the 618 golden retrace of this right here. So we're still looking to get up to this 2803. This could happen overnight. Could happen overnight. Another 9% move to the upside. What I would absolutely love after that is a back test of the 22.6. And then maybe we get a nice little continuation to the upside. Double bottoms are cool. Higher lows are cooler. And then after that, we're looking for that golden retrace of this high. The high. Which then could take you up to 5645. Noted, I would appreciate the back test. So, if that does happen, 149% upside from the 0226 level. If it just skyrockets up there, darn it, I missed it. I don't care. There's other opportunities. Alright, Pepe is your biggest holding. That's wild. That's a lot. Can we add AKT if it's on the... Yeah, sure, we can. Butthole Coin going crazy right now. Also, Chill House is on TradingView. Don't worry, we're going to get there. I just have a lot of requests here. Sorry, Henry. If you check out the live stream on YouTube, we got like 45 people in here. I'm trying to sift through all the comments as well as see all of the different requests. It's a lot going on here, man. It's a lot going on. I'm doing my best, though. I'm trying. Anyways, AKT is on the list. Don't worry. If you guys ever want to jump the line, dropping donations helps because I will take you next. As long as it's $10 or above, you're going to jump to the front of the line. It's not expensive. Not expensive at all. Well said, Porky. We can be overbought for days. Most YouTubers don't say or know that. Nice work. Love listening to your thought process. Hey, I appreciate you, Trade Intuition. I appreciate you actually listening. That's crazy. That's awesome. Enjoying the content. Smash the like. Support the channel by subscribing, sharing content. No shilling here. Only alpha. What he said. That POS doesn't trade for shit. Okay, all right. Y'all are going nuts. You're all good, champ. I appreciate you. No problem, man. I'm just doing my best. Once the weekly is over, but that's the last sign. Last sign. Wrong. I'm sorry, Pepe. Actually wrong. Wrong statement. Last bull run, Bitcoin showed weekly bearish divergence before we went into the bear market. So I'm sorry. Wrong. Hit the like button, you degenerates. Yes, what Henry said. Hit the like button. All right, anyways. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of VeChain right now. It is moving its way up. Checking the 4 hour. We're not really worried too much, but we did get overbought. We're getting ready to put in some bearish divergence. So either way, I'm still looking for that little 9% pop to the upside and then possibly a pullback. If we do get that pullback, I would love support at this 0.226 level. That would get me super excited. I would even take it out to dinner for some lobster. But anyways, this looking pretty interesting. Moving on from VET. Caddy, because people want to see my trade apparently. Anyways, Caddy on the 4 hour. You can see this plain as day. It looks sexy as fuck. I'm going to actually bring up my trade. Here we are. So, right now in the short term, I'm looking for a continuation to the upside, getting us up to this 11.06. But you know what? We are not. Does Bitcoin have weekly bearish div though? I don't know. It probably does. I hope Bitcoin stays overbought for the rest of the year on the daily time frame. On our way to 300K. That would be crazy. That would be crazy, actually. So, what I'm looking for Caddy, I'm looking for the swing trade. I'm in a 15x long, looking for the 618 golden retrace. So, I'm kind of doing the same thing with Mudang. I'm also doing the same thing with Rats. So, y'all getting all excited over 5%. Doesn't fucking matter. But anyways, in the short term, I'm looking for this to play out right down here, 11.06. It's a big time gamble and possibly going to take profit really early if this doesn't just start skyrocketing. I'm betting on the meme coinflation. That's all I'm betting on. VThor should move right now after VeChain. Oh yeah, VThor is going to be absolutely insane. Looking at the gas tokens, they move like crazy. They move like crazy. Man, we will see a retracement. All right, Pepe. I'll agree to that. I will agree to that. Yes, overbought on the weekly. It could last for up to a month, but yeah, you are really expecting that pullback. You're really expecting it. You're up 40% on Caddy. Let's see what I'm up. I'm up 58%. I'm right there with you, brother. Mudang, apparently I'm up 190%. So we're doing things on Mudang. And then for Rats, we're only up 81%. Ah, so sad. So sad. These trades are terrible. Who the hell goes 15x on some bullshit meme coins? Ugh, what a scam. Oh boy. Looks like Uniswap chilling out a little bit, but Solana, we're still up 50%. Not too shabby. Uniswap, we're still up 58%. Not bad, not bad. Oh, wait. Do we have any chatters? No chatters, no chatters. All right, so yeah, Caddy right now. We could see this thing move up. I mean, I'm looking at that 26%. I do have an alert here for the 1106. It is coinciding with that downtrend. So if it just wicks and it starts pulling back, I'm probably going to get out of the trade. I'm not a big fan of losing money, but, you know, I'm a big fan of random overnight pumps. And considering we're in Pumpville, where everybody looks like a genius, I'm looking for this 490% move to the upside. If I get all of that on a 15x leverage long, I'm expecting 3 more subs. 3 subscriptions. Alright? Just 3. I'm spoon feeding you. Pumpage. Alright? Anyways. Yeah, that's Caddy. Moving on from Caddy. ZBZN. ZBZN's been a weird one. I'm going to tell you what. It's been weird as shit. Looking at this, we are looking for the continuation to the upside, but man, this thing has been really awkward. I'm going to pull it out to the daily so you can see this clearly. Alright. So looking at it on the daily, looks great. Good evening, Porky. What's up with Pengu? Decloser. No one cares about Pengu. It's up too high. Oh, God. We'll look at it later. It was up like 30% today. Spell it. Spell what? So we had this nice little downtrend. We popped out of it. We have this level of support here that we're kind of like dancing on. Can't really get above it. Can't really stay below it. It's a really strange occurrence here. So, also, Decloser. We talked about Pengu in depth. Like all day. You come into this live and we're talking about it again? What are we doing here? It's like I teach you nothing. Insane, man. ZBZN, if it gets this continuation to the upside, which right now I would much prefer it to just get to the 618. Get to that 618, 54% upside, looks solid for that. But this weird consolidation here, I don't like it. I really don't like that consolidation. If it decides to get buck wild, maybe we see it get capture as 0, and it could go up. 198% upside is a possibility. You're just now entering that spell is spelled like this. What the fuck are you talking about, Rich? Alright, 4-hour time frame looks great, looks awesome, but here's where I'm confused, because we had this nice little spike up, then we retraced and we cleared this low, just cleared it. We had candle low closes, we decided to get below it. So what was this, a liquidity grab or what? Anyways, weird little look on ZBZN. It looks slightly scammy, but this is considered a bullish consolidation. So anyways, we're going to look for confluence here. And based off the lows, hopefully the lows are in. We could be looking for this 50% retrace, getting you up to this 46826. So from where you're sitting right now, you have 2 targets. Could be a 36 to a 54% move to the upside. We will see how it goes. What do I think about Man U? It went bonkers. If it already went bonkers, I could care less about it. I guess we'll look at it though. Yeah, that's usually how I feel. If something already went crazy, I don't pay attention to it, because that is a fantastic way for you to lose all of your gains. Just a heads up out there, people. Just a heads up. Quick way to lose your gains. Chase pumps. Don't chase pumps. Just don't. Alright, we finally got to it. Pepe. I mean, especially when we look at things that are really low that you can actually profit from, don't chase pumps. Focus on things you can profit from. Focus on the next pump. I don't know why people get stuck in this realm of, I need to focus on this only. No, it's all the exact same looking trash. All trash. I'm thinking of. Alright, tallest. Keep thinking. So right now on a continuation upside, it's moving along. Pepe's moving. We're looking for this 1410. We'll see if it makes it. Also, it looks like it's lining up perfectly with the measured move from this falling wedge. You are fighting with the 618 golden retrace if you continue. The 786 and the 886, great areas for the price to consolidate. Great areas. Thinking of rolling your BTC into Pepe or Turbo. Thoughts? Terrible decision. What? Terrible decision. Huh? Your Bitcoin? No. There was a pullback, but it's working its way back up again. Oh, okay, cool. Either way, we'll check out the chart. I got you. Yeah, tallest. That just seems like the worst idea. Hear me out. Hear me out. When it comes to Bitcoin, you're looking to accumulate more Bitcoin. If Bitcoin decides to pull back at all-time highs, 2%, both meme coins are going to dump hard. I think that's a terrible idea. You're going to make whatever decisions you want because you're a grown-ass person. Anyways, Pepe, if it continues moving to the upside, this could be a continuation to the upside. I personally would be looking for the 618 golden retrace, getting you up to 1964. So Pepe does have a lot of upside. I had this posted in the Discord last week before the move started. Congratulations to anybody who actually cared about crypto at the lows and didn't actually give a damn until now. Sucks to suck. But yeah, this is why you really want to pay attention to the TA people while prices are low, because we were getting in down here, not now. Anyone who's trying to get in now, you have a high probability of becoming exit liquidity. Fib question. You're big on fibs. And 618 golden, 786, and other key level. On the breakout, you look for the 1618, then the 2618. Why not the 1786? I don't pay attention to 1786. I'm usually out of there either by the 1272 or the 1618. I just don't pay attention to the 176. If it gets up there, I'm already out. I made all my profits. If it's barely trying to touch the 1786, well, that's for everybody else. I honestly, it plays out more often that it'll hit the 1618 and then pull back rather than going further. So I just focus on the 1272 to 1618. Anything in this zone is my profit taking level. Remember, I'm focused on trading when I'm doing this. If I'm focused on just profit taking on long-term holding, I just focus on levels. So that's usually why I don't really care about anything above the 1618. It's just not my trading method. Just not my trading method. Should we have 40 likes with all the alpha? I would hope so. You expect the retrace by 1618? Are you talking for Pepe or? No, every time I expect a continuation to the upside, yes, I'm expecting the 1618, but as soon as we cross over the 1272, my stop loss goes just below it because I don't know what the price is going to do, and it already hit my profit-taking zone. It's a whole zone. I don't give a crap about a 401k. Throw that right into crypto. Wow. Whoa. Ballsy. 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 But yeah, so with Pepe right now, let me just draw it out so you guys can see it. Anything in this zone is a profit-taking zone for me. Anything. If it hits the top and busts through a little bit and I take full profit, perfect, great, love it. But the whole thing is you want your sell order to get filled. You don't want it to like wick up there, but the futures contracts didn't quite get there. So then you didn't get sold off. And then it pulls all the way back. And it's unfortunate when that happens. So normally speaking, when it gets up to like just the peaking into the zone, my stop loss will be right down here. Right down here. And I'll be like, okay, even if it pulls back, I took profits. Could it keep running? Sure. Do I care? No. Not at all. All I care about is locking in gains. That's all I care about. Everybody's going to be like, oh, you could have got more. I could have gotten zero. I could have gotten zero. I could have lost money. But I got into my zone. Okay? So I think some people fail to realize that. Like, you're more than likely not going to get 100% all the time. But at least you made money. Okay? That's kind of the point, is to make money. So I use the 1618 because it happens to play out often. If I see, like Pepe right now, you have a 618 sitting in between, then yeah, I'm going to have a profit taking up here. But as soon as you break this, my profit taking, or my stop loss, is right under it, because you could just wick and pull back. So yeah, that's why I also look for confluences. That's why I like to look for levels. I like to look for as many things that could fuck up my trade as possible. Appreciate the explanation. Well done. No problem, man. No problem. But yeah, it's just probabilities and odds. That's all technical analysis is. Probabilities and odds. And I hate to say it, but in trading, the probability and the odds of you getting screwed out of your money are extremely high. Extremely high. It's like gambling in Vegas. I have this 100% surefire way of making money. No, you don't. You're lying. Oh, SC coin. Okay. So this one's for Meet Damien out here. Let's check and see what's going on here. Oh, did this double bottom? Do we have daily bullish divergence? What we got here, buddy? So we had the triple bullish divergence and a higher low. This is sexy. This is sexy. I like this one. I like it a lot. Like it a lot. Okay, I know I just kind of burned through that real quick. Let me explain what I see. You have a low, lower low, lower low. Thanks to this, you can see bullish divergence, triple bullish divergence, 3 consecutive higher lows while you are making 3 consecutive lower lows. All you're looking for at that point, your first higher low. So since it was a wick low down here, wick low right here, there was your higher low. This gave every trader and their sister the confirmation they wanted for a bottoming out pattern. What is your price prediction for... Oh, what is my price prediction for BTC this cycle? I think early on I mentioned how one of the banks, Citibank, decided to say 400,000. I agree with their sentiment. We'll say 400,000. So we'll go with that. Honestly, I don't know. Therefore, I just kind of... Oh, what did those analysis say? I think that. Clip this for your fib key levels for targets with your Discord, YouTube Shorts channel. Thank you so much, Trade Intuition. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Holy... Oh, no. Oh, no. Did we break out of that? When you zoom out, things can look so bleak. Whoa. How did we not catch the top of that? How did we not catch the top of that? Okay. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Okay, SC coin. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is like generational downtrend you're about to break out of. Wow. New sub, Tullis. I appreciate the sub, man. Appreciate the sub. That's crazy. All right. So with these situations, you get some weird price action normally. It could blast off. It could look like a limp noodle and come back down to the 003035. You get weird price action with this, but all you're really focused on is higher lows. So as long as you're making higher lows, no problem at all. Right now, the higher low situation, this is your uptrend. It could look real sloppy for a while here if the market cools down. But I do think you already put your lows in for this bear cycle out of this altcoin. I would be looking for a 618 golden retrace from this high. But considering what you're breaking out of, this has an opportunity of going for new all-time highs. This is actually a really big deal. This is a really big deal for SC coin. That's kind of wild. That is kind of wild. So yeah, utilizing this, I'm thinking if you do get that nice impulse up, I would first be looking at the 618. So looking for a 77% run to the upside. Looks pretty good. If it continues, maybe we get up to the 1618, getting you 246%. But the real crazy thing here that I'm going to try and get you all to focus on, which is going to look a little strange, but hear me out. Hear me out. You got your low down here. You got your high. This is a give or take, by the way. Got your high, and then we pull this baby on down to your lows. Let's see if we got the actual lows. I think we did. There we go. So this is where it gets a little crazy. Crypto, keep, how you doing? Welcome in. So this is where things get a little crazy. You could first look at your all-time high, getting you back up to 6.4. I hope y'all doing well. Doing pretty darn good. But then you're going to look for new all-time highs, getting you up to 10 cents. What are we trading at? 0.03 of a penny? I could see that, actually. Your thoughts on Cookie DAO? Solid project, probably going to go up. We'll check out the chart for you, though. It's up 6%. I think it's going to keep on running. Hold on. Let me pull up my Discord, my free Discord, everybody. Let me, did you get filed on your, let's go into the crypto. Hold on. Here's a section here in my free Discord. We're going to click on that. We're going to see what my thoughts on Cookie DAO were. Well, let's just scroll on up here because I post these things as often as I see them. Cookie DAO. I was bullish on it. This is my thoughts on Cookie DAO. So let's zoom on in here. Goddamn trade setup. Right there. Right there. Resistance, 25.35. You know, you got your fib level here. 20... What is this? 28.81 or some shit. Free Discord, everybody. Go join it. It's a great place to be. Anyways. Alright, let's go find out. But, yeah, this thing could be setting up for running to new all-time highs. So, SC coin, just maybe keep an eye out on it. Let's check it on the weekly real fast. Oh, you're in the bearish control zone too? So sexy. So sexy. Beautiful. Alright, yeah, it looks really good. So yeah, SC coin. Great call, Damien. Great call. This one is one to behold. Sweet. Moving on. Let's go back to the 4 hour. Let's get into something else. Checks. So checks. Chinte network. Never heard of it. Apparently I've charted it. Go figure. In the abyss? No, not in the abyss, but it is low. Well, I will say I don't like this one as much. don't like this one as much. Let's clear the chart. Clear the chart. Nice. You're breaking back above a level that was acting as a support and a resistance. That's good. Sweet. Cookie will rock. Yeah, man. Don't worry. We'll look at the chart live on stream because nobody should believe anything they hear on YouTube. All of YouTube is a lie. All of it's a lie, man. It's all a lie. Okay, we got a nice little break. Sweet. Sweet. Until you break out of this longer term downtrend, I'm still waiting for a higher low. Right now, you could run up to 21.15. So this could very well get you another 37% to the upside. Your stochastic's high on the daily, just now entering the bullish control zone. 4 hour, looking a little ugly. Not gonna lie, it's looking a little ugly. Low key would like a nice healthy pullback. Everybody would, because you know everybody's too scared to buy until all of a sudden, oh, pullback. Then they're too scared to buy again. Too much upside is no good. Yeah. Might just have to drop 1K on C token hodl bag. Yeah, actually. It's in the accumulation range for the long-term hold. Oh, this is weird. This is weird. Looks like you're about to hit some resistance. This is weird. I don't like it when they do this. That's frustrating. If it does pull back, I'd be looking for support around this level here at the 1284. If it pulls back, getting you a nice higher low, and then you could start seeing that run to the upside. So I would expect some consolidation. It doesn't have to do it because you're at these serious low numbers, but I would be expecting a little bit of a pullback, especially in the morning as market opens. Great time for the markets to pull back. Just a heads up, everybody, when Wall Street starts the day, they might feel like pulling the prices back, chopping the market around, getting rid of some of the leverage. They might want to do that. So keep your eyes peeled for that. But around 9, 9:30, 10 o'clock, my time, I'm Pacific Standard. But when that 4-hour candle closes after the market open, then maybe about an hour after that, they might start actually sending the market back up. So just keep that in mind. If they try and grind it out, it'll take until like market close. And then to finish the day, they pump the prices again. That's kind of what they've been doing lately. We'll see if they continue the exact same thing. Looking at the 15-minute. Yeah, your 15 minutes showing signs of a pullback. So maybe you're topping out at the moment. Get a little bit of a pullback, then push right back on up. But overall, I would be looking for this move up to this level, getting you to 21,116. You just got to maintain higher than this low at 0.967. The closer you get to it, the better the trade. That's what I'm looking for. All right, next up, we have Chill House. This is crazy. Okay. Chill House. It's on weeks? Go figure. Weeks. Showing up. All right. Chill House. USDT. Ew. Ugly looking chart. I like that it broke out. I like that it looks like it wants to run up again, but ew. It's up 13%. Great. It's just... It looks like the ugly stepsister. Ugh. Gross. Does look like you're going to go for the continuation to the upside. You can see how it hit that 786. Pulled right on back. Nice retracement. And from the retrace, you hit the 618 golden retrace. Awesome. So now you're looking for a continuation to the upside. I'd be looking for this 3513 to play out. I would be looking for this. 114% upside is a possibility for Chill House. I know I kind of flew through that. Hopefully you guys understood what I just did with the fib there. Hopefully you understood. I've only been doing charts this whole time. Ty, what is up, bro? How you doing? Dot, it's moving. Biggest surprise of the evening. Dot is moving. 122K. Yep, BTC. I love all these shitcoin requests, brother. It's crazy. Dollar shy from hitting on Coinbase. Nice. Alt season is not coming. Ty, welcome to the stream, man. I feel like you've been here before. We're not looking for alt season. We're looking for alt recovery. Check Bitcoin, 122K. We covered Bitcoin. Next stop could be 130. Everyone relax. Act like you've been in a trade before, please. Price discovery to the upside. It could go nuts. Especially with that $300 million getting liquidated right now. Kind of crazy. Not to mention, still not at all-time highs for the euro. I'm going to keep harping on that. Not all-time highs for the euro. We're still looking for the euro to get up to 108,000. I've been watching Big Dog. Thanks for that. Relax AF. Yo, what's up, Vic? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, what a weird turn of events here. That lower low? Pop right on out of there? What a weird turn of events for Dot. Dot decided to do a little liquidity grab before running out of there. Sheesh. Maybe Dot. Maybe it's its time. This is my time. I guess traders are going to look at that as a double bottom because you know what? We're in Pumpsville. Everyone's right all the time. Might as well just be right, bro. Might as well just be right. Dot, $8.35. Let's go. To the moon, brother. Woo! Is this when we start getting little Jimmy to come in here and give me financial advice about, oh my god, Butthole Coin's going to make you a millionaire, and then the real liquidity comes in? Still looking for that. Still looking for that. I'm looking for those idiots to come out of the woodwork and start telling me about like Cum Rocket again, 2.0. Dang, man, missed the Moodang trade a month ago. If Dot is moving, then Mover's gonna rip. Are they really connected? We're gonna have to look at Mover. I'm not playing favorites, guys. She mentioned it. That was a request. Deal with it. Shibu follower follows Manu. What? Gotta be something that, right? Why would Shiba Inu follow some lesser than coin? That's weird. Look at BTC. No. ICP? Got you covered, Clayton. We're getting a lot of requests in here. Ladies first. Exactly. What wifey cooked tonight? Got some chicken thighs and noodles. Chicken thighs and noodles. Does XRP have a navy? Probably. Anybody who knows the jokes about the navy? Oh, man. Yeah, they probably do. They're probably all a bunch of seamen. Probably all of them. Those gosh darn sailors. I still hate XRP Army. Alrighty. So yeah, Dot. We could see a 101% move to the upside. Air Force 2. Yeah, I do think they have some black Air Force energy, especially every time the XRP goes down. They probably do. Alright, Mover. Let's check and see what Mover's doing. Oh, boy. Double bottom situation here. Oh, oh boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going to leave this here for you guys. As it's breaking a resistance, no big deal. 1450 to... Holy fuck. It's a lot of upside. Holy shit. Well, it looks like we're going to 28, maybe even $31 for Mover. 317% ups. I might have to buy some of this. I might have to. I might have to invest. Or just throw in a trade because I like where it's at. Hold on. Check out the one. Oh, fuck, I'm late. Never mind. I wouldn't do that. Oh, I'm so late. I'd have to put a stop loss below this. Oh, that's terrible. I can't get the leverage I want. Damn it. XRP has the Air Force and Marines too? Nah, they don't have Marines. XRP Army don't fuck nobody. They don't have Marines. What? Sorry. Jokes. Actually, I take it back. You know, Ripple, I guess they're the Marine Corps of it. Because they fuck over their holders often. They fuck them all. It's like Pokemon out there. All-time high again. Let's go Bitcoin. Let's check in on the trade. Only up 60%. Uniswap, why do you suck? Uniswap doing terrible. Check out Solana. Up 60%. 58%. God, Solana, you suck. Jockstrap Army. That's pretty funny, actually. It's pretty funny. Oh, even Moodang taking a back seat. Bitcoin, don't you start sucking liquidity. Don't you do it. Oh, man. Yeah, they're no AVAX Army. Because, you know, AVAX Army, they the great sweatpants army. That's right. Ladies love AVAX. I'm joking. Nobody cares about AVAX, and that's the beautiful part. Mover, yeah, we could see 317% upside. Absolutely stupid evaluation. But you know what? No one's ever wrong. I'm a genius. I'm like Kanye West out here. Okay? Just believe me and throw money into it blindly. Don't do that. Read the description. Do your own research. Shit. Alright. SPX. SPX looks like it's still running. So we're aiming at 227. 227's the target. Fear and Greed at 70%. We'll probably go higher. Take profits. DZ, no. I'm gambling properly. I have a surefire gamble plan. And Porky was a founding member of XRP Army. Lies. I predict a pullback. 125, 30K. Nice predictions at all-time highs. Love it, DZ. Remember, everyone's right all the time. If you guys see me talking shit in Discord, you deserve it. You deserve it. Alright. So, that's what I see out of SPX. We had this marked out for a little bit now. Looks like it's probably going to happen. But also understand this is going to be price discovery to the upside. So, you know. Be cautious. Or you a degen? I'm a responsible degen. I got my long-term holdings. Chill out. Chill the F out. I degen my way into DCA. Don't you call me out. H-bar. Well on its way. Really too bad you didn't request H-bar like 5 days ago. Everybody requests these things that are already pumping. I don't know what you want from me. 618 golden retrace, probably going to happen. 29,505. Past that, I got nothing for you, brother. Nothing for you. You're literally hitting resistance right this moment. It's going to fight for a little bit at this 25,422 level. Why couldn't you be here back here, man, when we were all talking to each other? Finger popping each other's assholes. 21 Jump Street, great movie. Oh, man. Algorand, I gave this to the Discord. If you were in the Discord, if you cared, you would have been nearly up 87%. to dull. Yeah, it's maybe you get 43.77. Maybe, just maybe. People, we laughing at me when we dropped from 108.75K. The one who laughed lasts the hardest. Oh man, that's funny. We go on to 125K at night. Obviously, I was DCAing this whole entire time. That's great. Love it. Ta-da! Now, this is the whole thing about being a live streamer for TA. The goal that I have is to teach you guys how to make consistent money from trading. But the turd salad I get is when we're moonshotting. Hey, is now a good time to get in? Oh, it's up 700%. You want to get in now? Doesn't make any sense. But when it's down here in the depths of the abyss, and it's like, oh, we double bottomed, we made a higher low. Yeah, this thing could run up 87%. You're full of it. It's gonna go lower. It's nonsense. We're up nearly 87%. Hey, can you check this chart? Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Do people just not like profits? I feel like they don't like profits. I'm just, it's a feeling. Alright, circling back, we're going to look at Doge real quick. Doge almost broken out. Almost. Looking pretty good. Now, understand, you're breaking out of a major downtrend. If you get the breakout, you would look for a back test, a confirmation of your lows. That's what you'd be looking for. Porky, I'm in Maker, leverage. I think there's still a lot of more room. 27x. That's awesome, Mastery. Honestly, when I saw the upgrade for Maker, it scared me out of it. Because that upgrade, I don't know if people wanted to pump it or just convert it into Sky token. So I didn't trade it. But that's awesome. Get those gains, brother. Get those gains. Every time menu dips, it gets bought up. Did you check this price yet? I'm back from lunch. What's new? No, I haven't checked it yet. I'm getting close to it, though. I'm really close to it. We're checking out Doge right now. We're going to check out RSR, AKT, Pengu, and then we're there. Then we're going to look at Cookie. And that's all the requests for the night. Oh my god, I'm going to be able to sleep. Yes. Let's go! Alright, anyways. People just don't know how quick it goes up and down. That's very true. That is very, very true. So Dogecoin, if it does get that break and it just runs, you're looking for 34.94. Is that a likely possibility? No. No, it's not. However, what you would love to see is it come back down. Come back down, maybe down to this 15,449, but as close as you can get to that 15,449. If you can go down and touch it, kiss it, caress it even, then yeah, that would be a great trade setup to get you up to that 34.94. That would be a really good trade setup if it can get down here, because that would be a 125 possible move to the upside. You forgot ICP. Clayton, it's on the other side over there. It's written. I'll get there. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I write all these things down, guys. So if you guys didn't know, I'm sorry. Hold on. I literally write it all down. All of it. It's written. Just checking shit off. Just all that. Okay? We do this daily over here. Freaking daily. It's gonna be less daily. More shit I get. But I do write everything down. Ah, motherfucker. Alright, Mr. Truss. M-O-Z. Got it. M-O-Z. Anyways, Dogecoin's trying to break out. If it does break out, I would look toward this 886, maybe the 786. Get a little bit more out of this thing. Test that 200, maybe wick above it a little bit. Another 11, maybe 16%, and then I would be looking for a pullback. Reminder, there's no KYC. When smash the like. Do it today and show your support. Do that. Awesome. I will chill and enjoy. Clayton, appreciate you. That is one thing. I do like to get to all of the requests until it starts getting too out of hand. Too out of hand meaning, like, if we start getting 100 requests and shit. I was live for 4 hours one day covering everybody's requests. Absolutely insane. But then we're going to have to start charging for some of these requests because I can't do them all like that. I'm only one person. I got children and shit. And I also have a day job. So, you know, can't be here all night. Thank you. You're the best. I don't know if I'm the best. I just try really hard. I doubt that I'm the best. I doubt it. But I do try really hard. So yeah, possible 16%. I would love the backtest. I would love it. Bleed this thing out all of August. I don't give a shit. And then 125% upside would be delicious. But we'll see what happens. Everything to the moon right now. Alrighty. So moving on from this, we got RSR. It's running. So yeah, we have a target. It says 14635 is our target. Let's see it run. If it continues, 17878. Either way, 98% move to the upside. Looks pretty good. One request per person could do that. Man, this is a good channel. I'm going to subscribe. Thanks, Samson. Appreciate you. Subscriptions do help. They do help. DZ, good point. I mean, we could do that. The only problem is, you guys got to realize, I'm barely reading your name when you're requesting. Really hard for me to remember if you only did one or not. I don't know. We'll see. And then also, since there's so many repeats, I can usually get through them pretty quick. Like this one, it's already built. So I'm just basically reiterating what I've said in the past. Surprisingly, though, we lost the uptrend and we retook it. Good job for the bulls on this one. That's quite impressive with the deep retrace. But you never cleared your low. Higher lows are great. Should we have 50 likes yet? I mean, it would be cool. Samson, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate you. No lie, there's times when I fast forward because there's tokens I'm not interested in. That's fair. So fair. But yeah, so this is RSR. A lot of upside potential here. Has a little bit of resistance to fight through. Right name next to ticker. Do you know how long that would take? I can barely read. We serious? It is possible to look twice. Is it possible to look twice? Yeah, it's possible. For you, Celinda, it's possible. Alright, next up we have AKT. And then also remember, guys, there's a request section inside of the Discord. So if I'm not live, you guys can always request in there. I get to it at my earliest convenience, though. And trust me, when I say earliest convenience, I mean it. Earliest convenience. Because if I don't feel like looking at charts at that time, I am not. Alright, beautiful downtrend. Love to see it. Love to see the double bottom here. Love to see the double bottom. I just gotta make sure these charts look clean when I come back to them. Otherwise, I just redo them. Okay. Oh, beautiful. You got the nice little kiss and run. Oh! It's like the bots knew what I was looking for. Wow, I showed up on that screen. Like that. Yeah, you did. You showed up on the screen. XRP trying to set a higher high and get past $3 right now. Good for XRP. It needs to do that. Otherwise, it's going to look like complete dog shit and not just like total dog shit. Okay. Oh, wow. We got a back test. Sheesh. That's great. Bullish divergence? Oh, we got bullish divergence. Higher low? It's sexy. This AKT is sexy. You like this shit. Anywhere between 297 and 345 is your current target for this bad boy. I would be looking first for this 116 because we do have a downtrend to deal with. So 116% upside. Very, very strong possibility. If it decides to wick above it, stay above it for a little bit before it pulls back, we're going to 151% move to the upside. That's kind of cool. Kind of cool. I like what I'm seeing here. Also understand you have a level that in which if you do pull back, you would really love to hold on to. I'm just going to mark that out real quick right here. Right here. So if you do pull back, stay above this 120 level. If you dip below it, wait for the price to get back above 120. Just wait. All right. But yeah, that's the area in which you held as support before you went up, held as support when you broke through, it became resistance. Now flip it back to support, let it run. The closer you are to that 120, the better the trade. But yeah, look for your confirmations on lower time frames. Look for those confirmations. Pengu, because fucking reasons. All right. Pengu. Oh my god, it made it to the 618. Golden retrace. We're starting to get some sell pressure. It's amazing that this could have happened. No one could have perceived it. Oh my god. Does anybody else believe in that? Yeah. Let's just see how high it ran. Let's just this is what I mean sometimes by like, why would you request this? You're up 322%. All we're looking for is a consistent pullback at this point. Maybe a test of some level of support and resistance. Something like that. 2618 from the bottom. No idea what you mean, but okay. So yeah, this if you didn't take your profits already, maybe take some profits. Really overbought on the daily. You're at an area in which it's a really good idea to take profits. I don't know how else to put it. Just, if you do pull back, maybe you hold support at this 24874. Highly unlikely, but it's a possibility. Could do it. And then you could start arguing for some upside. Either way, until you have a downtrend that you break bullishly out of, this does not exist. In my opinion, don't exist. This thing is just a mythical unicorn until you break out of this particular downtrend that you're starting to put in. So if you can break to the upside of that, sweet. I would not be banking on it. For me, unless you guys request this, I don't even believe Pengu exists until August because I want to see it pull back. So yeah, a 322% upside. Nobody take profit on that after the bearishness we've been going through? I don't know. Seems unlikely. Seems unlikely. Maybe we come back down to this level. 18318. Looks pretty decent because you found support there once before you took off. Seems pretty decent. That's the area I'd be looking for first. Good night, y'all. Thanks, Porky. No problem, DZ. No problem. Have a good night. Sleep well. All right. Done looking at that. Man U ETH? Oh, hold on. Whoa. Oh, great. It's one of these weird ones. Kicking off on FedWire tomorrow. Likely why all the ISO tokens are running. ISO 20022? I don't know what that is. I do not know what that is. Manu, USDT. There we go. Manu. Let's check it out on... What do you mean it's running? It's down 5%. What? Gets bought up every time? Brother. Hold on. Manu 3 USD. Let's go to this one. So it's down 7%. Still looks like garbage. Maybe ETH is the right one. Still looks like trash. Digital payment system. Oh, okay. Useless. So new. So new. Whoa. That's some bearish divergence. That is some bearish divergence. The fact that you haven't had any pullbacks, automatically, I wouldn't even think of touching this thing. I would not even think of it. You have a support level down here that you never touched. Yeah, this is one of those things. I gotta say, the little advisory, it's too new. TA does not work on something like this. I like the 4-hour chart. I don't know why you like the 4-hour chart. That's massive bearish divergence. People are selling into the rally. Heavily selling into the rally. So I dislike this chart, honestly. Maybe 1 hour just giving you some more hope. Your 1 hour, only hope you got. Understand, all that TA is really saying is this could be a bull flag, but bearish divergence, maybe you set a lower high. If you set a lower high, sayonara, you're going down. But if you break this down, this move to the downside, all TA dictates is you could get a move up to this point. Which, if you do, that's about a 55% move to the upside. Personally, I don't think that's going to happen, but it could. It could go way higher. It could fly. This thing could go up to $1. I have no idea. All those zeros, totally, to $1. I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to pull back. That's just my personal thought. I think we're going to pull back, and I think it's going to be pulling back a lot farther than you're expecting. All of your value, literally all of your value, is down here. All of it. That's where the value is, because that's where the original chop was. So if you start seeing it fall down, you are extremely likely to come back down to this 386. Extremely likely to do it. So positive case, maybe you get 55% upside. Bearish case, you're looking, 88% downside. Yeah, that pans out. That lines up. So I wish you the best of luck in your shiny trash. Hopefully it does well. I don't want you to lose money. This is why I give you that wonderful warning. That beautiful warning that unless this happens, you're probably be like, that porky guy full of shit. He don't know nothing. He's stupid. And then when it goes down there, you'd be like, damn it. He was right. I don't even remember his name. Alright, checking out Cookie. So Cookie, I was trading it earlier. It looks pretty darn decent for getting you up to this 22.9 level. Eventually. You're up 4% right now. Great. Checking out the 4-hour. 4-hour. You bullishly bounced off the 200 simple moving average. I'm looking for that continuation to the upside. Ooh. We're starting to see Bitcoin get a little sell pressure. Uh-oh. If we start pulling back, this is going to be really nasty for the alts. It's going to be really nasty for the alts. So let's hope we don't have a major pullback. But anyways. Right now for Cookie, what I could see. Something. Oh no. Finding resistance at the 786. We might consolidate. That's unfortunate. But if we do get a continuation to the upside, 22.9 is looking like the level. Getting a lot of confluence here. Looking pretty nice. Could it keep going? Sure. But that's all I'd be focused on. A lot of people won't be cautious while Bitcoin's at all-time highs. They just won't be. I think you should be. Like Caddy's pulling back. Uniswap's pulling back. Rats is pulling back. Uh-oh. We're getting some pullbacks happening here. Uh-oh. Everybody hold on to your butts. Hold on to your butts. We're probably hitting that euro overhead resistance. Alright, that's Cookie. Let's go ahead and check out ICP. ICP. Beautiful price movement, but now you're starting to interact with this weird little downtrend we've had. So you're starting to interact with that. This thing looks crazy. I'm going to clear the chart. Clear the chart. See what this thing really looks like. I'm sure when ICP did this, no one thought it was going to come down here. That's why I give warnings, people. That's why you get bearish case scenarios, okay? But nobody likes to hear the truth. The truth hurts, man. Truth hurts. I was married to that thing, bro. It was going to change my life. It don't change my life. I'm sorry that so many other traders out there are trying to steal your money. I'm sorry. They really do try and steal your money, though. Beautiful. Hanging on to the level. Beautiful. Holy smokes. Put a stop loss right below that thing. You should be alright. Holy. And you do have a possibility of $11.23 right now. Possibility. So anywhere between a 75 to a possible 99% move to the upside. Let's just round it up to 100% because you know what? Round numbers are cool. So that's ICP. ICP. It's a good old little swing trade setup right here. Looks really nice. I like it. I like it. Moz. I don't think I've ever heard of this. Oh, because it's okay. Hopefully you're not married to this thing, because I think it's hot doo-doo garbage. Oof. Did I check C? No, I did not. Nobody asked for C. We'll check it out. We will check it out. And then we'll look at Bitcoin to the euro and see why we're running into turbulence on this flight to the moon. Jerks. Jerks. Alright, so the reason why I call this hot doo-doo garbage, you've only made lower lows. That's all you've done. You got so severely oversold, the shorts felt bad for you, so they covered. And then it sold off again. So this is not even worth looking at, in my opinion, until you get a nice little move and break this level. Just this one right here. Break it, backtest it as support. That would be great. I'm sure deep down in your thoughts, you're like, but then I don't catch the bottom. No one does. Okay? No one does. Deal with it. Because even if you do break to the upside, backtest, at least you know people are interested in this hot doo-doo garbage. Until that happens, let it fall. Let it go to zero. Who cares? Hot garbage. Your 4 hour is trying to give you that with a mildly higher low, but even with the mildly higher low, you're getting a low, lower low, lower low, not in bearish control zone. Hot doo-doo garbage. Can I look at LTC? Sure. The amount of crypto people want to look at. It's crazy. Alright. So, right now, if it decides to be bullish, it's a big if. You're going to be looking for this 33662. Big if. And if it doesn't do that, well, you have a lot more downside. Possible 152% run to the upside, and let's pray that you hold some support. Let's pray that it holds support. Not very optimistic on this one. Not very optimistic. I get you just retook your 50 simple. I see it. It's just, even if it pumps, no one will know. Alright, moving on, we got C token. It's right here on my watch list because it looks absolutely amazing. And I was looking at this earlier. We were looking for this 20% move to the upside and finishing the 48% move to the upside that we looked at after the breakout. If it continues, could be looking at this up here. A 52% run to the upside. So yeah, C token's looking pretty sauced up. Caked up, baby. Looking good. Looks nice. Looking nice. 4 hour low stochastics. It looks really good. On the 4 hour. The daily's overbought, but who cares? All right, LTC. Litecoin. We had this thing measured out for a while now. It's finally moving. Your price target at the moment, if we can break through all of this distraction, you're looking at $126. If it continues from there, this is still a continuation to the upside. You could be looking at $188 if the market just stays bullish and doesn't pull back. Which, we get that CPI report, we get that, rumor of the resignation. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe. If those things fail, though, golly, the pullback's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. All right. So, in conclusion, Bitcoin, be running. Be running. Price target right now, $134,000, $299. 40 likes, baby. We got to 40. Wow, market must be pumping. But yeah, that is the target. But remember, we're not really focused on USD anymore. We're now focused on the euro. EUR? Euro. We are now focused on the euro. So on the euro, we're still not at all-time high. We're pushing to get up there. Price target against the euro, $108,055. This is why we have Bitcoin pumping, because of this pattern. Good night, BTC dominance turning to the upside. Oh yes it is. Oh yes it is. Especially as Europe pushes this thing up. So yeah, we are looking for Bitcoin to hit the all-time high against the euro. And then, who knows? Maybe that's where the fireworks or the pullback happens. You guys can take your bets. You guys can believe what you want. But I do believe this is where the real fight is, against the euro. I do not believe it's against USD anymore. At least for now. Hopefully the dollar does not start gaining a bunch of strength against the euro, because then all of a sudden markets are going to look real weird again. But yeah. Interesting time in the market. Interesting time. I guess we're going to go ahead and check in on our trades real quick. So, Solana, still in the trade. We are just chilling right now. Currently trying to get to 174. Looking pretty solid. Not bad, not bad. This was a beautiful 4-hour candle. I'll tell you what. That was a beautiful 4-hour candle. Absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. Looking at Moodang. Moodang, dumb wick right there at resistance. Oh, man. Talk about resistance. Sheesh. That's a crazy wick to have. But Moodang, we should be able to see something like this 24,801 playing out. But this downtrend is nasty. It is holding us down. But what I'm aiming at for Moodang is a push all the way up to this 48483. That's what I'm looking for, the continuation. But man, that is a little bit of a rejection. Let's go ahead and check out the 1 hour real fast. Oh, your 1 hour just got super overbought. No big deal. No big deal. Hopefully I'm not stopped out in the morning. Hopefully this thing catches its wind after getting punched in the gut and starts running to the upside. Hopefully. It's also at a 786. It's looking gross. But yeah, so we're also in this one. Let's go ahead and check out Rats. We are in Rats. Oh, we rejected off that? God, we were just getting rejected left and right. But you can see Rats' major downtrend is here. Major downtrend is here. Checking it out on the daily. We're fighting against that major downtrend. If we get this thing to skyrocket, I'm looking for 458% upside. Useless. Wait, is useless like... Is that a crypto? It's the second time you said it. Is that actually a crypto? Beautiful here. Looking for 458% upside. Very inefficient price action. before that. So, hey, it's on. We are still in Uniswap, looking for a little pop to the upside here. Uniswap trade looking good. We got into this one at the beginning of stream. Yes? Oh, shit. Okay. I didn't realize that. So looking at this bad boy, it's looking like that 963. Oh, we got into the first profit-taking zone. This makes a lot of sense then. Why it's having struggles. But what I'm playing is this one. Right here. So getting us up to that $10 mark. We got a nice little move up. I'm looking for it to finish. Hopefully by the morning. Hopefully by the morning. Last trade we're in is Caddy. Oh, what a rejection. Off the bearish 5-0. Damn. Damn, man. But Caddy's another one. I'm in this for... when I tell you guys I'm gambling on this shit, I'm being serious. Because I'm looking for this 490% run to the upside. Y'all don't even understand. So yeah, these are the swings that I'm in right now. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Useless. I didn't realize that was a token. I thought you were just saying things were useless. Wow, we actually looked at these before. Jeez. This is what I'm talking about. You have a strategy. You hit, it consolidated, it ran again. You looked at useless for me a few weeks ago. It was like 12. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crypto. Okay. Everyone knows that useless is a crypto, and I didn't know. So yeah, this thing, absolute crazy movement to the upside. But yeah, I love how it hit that 1618. Consolidated around the range, and then took off. Now it's consolidating again. Weird. Weird. You have major bearish divergence. Like, what the hell, dude? Is this your lower high? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know there, Jimbo. You're chilling at all-time highs. You just put in a lower high. Your daily low stochastic says you can keep on running to the upside. BTC dominance is being a bad boy. Well, that's usually what happens when the price goes up. Or when it goes down. That's kind of normal. I'd be really scared of this one. Right now. I'd be really scared of this. What the hell? I'd be extremely scared of this. That's a perfect area for it to pull back. With all that bearish divergence, I'd be looking to short this thing. Holy smokes. That's weird. That's weird. This is like the only bearish thing we've seen all night. Might take a while for it to dump, but jeez. Here's the uptrend I'm looking for it to break down from, and here's the measured move I'd be looking for it to take. Goodness gracious. Something like a 40% drop, maybe a 53% drop. If it does continue being bearish, if people keep on selling it off, it's kind of wild. That's personally what I would be looking for on this one. That's kind of weird. Because all it's been doing is going up. But it's that bearish divergence on the daily. It's just scary looking. Not the daily, the 4 hour. 4 hour scary looking. Oh no, on the daily too. So you have a high, much higher high. Your relative strength is just falling off a cliff. Jiminy Christmas. People are probably finally taking profits. This one would have me scared. Until you can break this downtrend and start going to the upside, it would have me scared. Also, at these levels, I wouldn't even look at it. I'd be like, no, I need a pullback. I mean, all you've done is go up. Yeah, bring on that 53% retrace. What? All your value sitting down here. Jeez. Oh, you might find a ton of support off that 618. Holy shit. And it's confluence. I'm not saying it's going to pull back, but this is what I'd be looking for. I understand your stochastic's low. I get it. But yeah, no, that's your first lower high. That's your first lower high. I'd be out of there like swimwear. Ain't no freaking way. Ain't no way. No way I'd be hanging on to this thing. I'd be scared as shit. Oh, that's crazy. Deep. Alright. Yeah, 53% downside is my target for this one. Useless. Useless. I'm not like trying to short this thing. Fuck. At all. I would never. Blowfin, you beautiful bitch. I would never try to short that. All right. What was that? Deep. It has upside potential. I just sorry. Hold on. Let me mention the upside potential. All right. So if somehow all that bearishness doesn't happen, you could get up to this 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 5. That could happen. Yeah. Another 45% upside and never pulling back. That could happen. I don't think that would happen. Hi. I think so. What's going on? Okay, what's up? Oh. Wife's worried about me. I've been answering too many of your guys' requests. Alright, deep. Good night, Porky. Thank you for all you do, bro. No problem. Harry, no problem. Sorry, Henry. Well, the 37% upside hit, it consolidated and is pushing up again? Sheesh. I was looking for downside on this one. Totally wrong. That was back in the bearish days, apparently. Back in the bearish days. We did not confirm a low at all. I would love a higher low. I would love that. I would love a higher low. But deep. There's some bullish consolidation right here. I can get rid of this downtrend. Hold on. Can I? Hold on. Oh, dude. Here we go. You're touching that 618. So hopefully this is a prime example for everyone why I like to use the fibs. As soon as you get close to that 618, sell pressure. Like, sell pressure. So I would love to see this thing come down and get a higher low, possibly back down to this like 13863 level. If we can get back down there, hold it, and then push up, great. I would love to see it. Then you could make a new all-time high. The fuck? Deep looks strange. Yeah, if we get that pullback down to here and then we push up, that could be 139% upside. If it decides to go up from where it's at right this moment, then maybe an 88% move to the upside is very possible. If the market continues being super duper hot. Looks like market's cooling off at the moment because Bitcoin's finding some sell pressure. It's not taking much to get these altcoins to lose all of their wind behind their sails. That's crazy. So, yeah, be a little weary about what Bitcoin's doing at the moment. Be a little weary. These alts are reacting very, very quickly to how Bitcoin's moving right now. That's how it is, Porky. Ladies first. Fuck. Vic, are you rewound? I feel like he's rewound. Are you in the past? Alrighty, so That's what I got for you today. Market's bullish AF right now. I would be expecting a bit of a pullback in the morning. What that pullback could look like. Let's pull out our orbs. Let's go into the 1 hour. Alts to dump at any time because that's what they've been doing. That's true. Simon Cat. Oh, we already... Wait, we didn't look at Cat? Oh, god damn it. So, in the morning, what I could very well see out of Bitcoin if it decides to do it. Now, this might shock a lot of you, but if Bitcoin decided to pull back tomorrow, I would be looking for this level right here, 118,485. That's where I'd be looking. Right there. 118,485. It acted as a resistance. It became a support. I would look for it to test as a support again. So, if that does play out, we will have another leg to the upside if it holds. I was trying to find the CME gap. I don't know where the CME gap would be because the CME futures opened up earlier today. I'm not going to look it up either. Brock is saying a different number than TradingView. Yeah, Grok could be a little off. Could be. But, looking at Simon's Cat, I already have it measured out here. We're looking for a 28 to possible 42% move to the upside right now. It's pushing its way up at the moment. Your 1 hour looks pretty good. Let's get rid of my orbs. Let's get rid of everything real quick. As long as we don't get some weird dump overnight, this might actually happen overnight. So we could see this thing rally up a bit more, getting you to this 9311 level, or you get to the 618, which could be at the 10281 level. That's what I'm seeing out of this at the moment. That's what it's doing. On a longer time frame, CME gap 114, 115, by the way. Interesting. Maybe we get a wick down there. That'd be great. But I'm thinking they might do that on like Tuesday. Longer time frame. You're looking for like 516% upside. XRP Army had a pullback from the front lines. Makes sense. Makes sense. All we need is a mild volatility to get XRP or any of these alts to just start dumping. So what we're looking for is Asia to really pick things up by 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. I think it's going to look extremely green by early morning, and then it might look really ugly by market open for Wall Street. That's my guess. I don't know if it'll happen, but that's my guess. Yeah. Other than that, everybody, I'm going to skate on out of here while I don't have any requests. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming out. Thank you for the likes, the subs, the requests, the donations. Top Chad of the chat is K Say Hey. Absolute Chad with the $10 dono. Thank you very much for that. Other than that, everybody. Oh, God, I didn't charge my phone this whole time. Son of a bitch. Should have done that. Anyways, other than that, guys, join the Discord. It's great. Check out the links below if you need any exchanges to trade on. Everybody over on Pumpkin, hopefully you're enjoying the trade that we chose tonight. Up 50% at the moment, and I'm looking for a bit more upside. Everybody on Pumpkin, I do appreciate you. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. Everybody over here on YouTube and Twitch, you guys are absolutely amazing as well. No problem, everybody. I am here to help out. Hopefully I see you all tomorrow, but in the Discord, I will give updates if I decide not to stream tomorrow. I'm probably going to stream, so there's that. Anyways, I'm out of here, guys. Deuces. Much love. Take it easy. Keep those stop losses tight. Make sure you take your profits. I'm out of here. Later, everybody.